What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Nate Campbell. This is Experience the Galaxy with Nate Campbell. You know y'all can call in tonight. 904-328-7272. 904-FAT Papa. We got a couple of guests in tonight. You know I have my man David Emmanuel.
Yes. What's
always here. You can't yeah,
what's up, family? What's up?
Can you get David? You got David up over there? I want to make sure, because I can't hear him in my...
All right, mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check. What it do?
Can you hear us?
I can hear Nate. You want to say something?
Put the mic in your mouth.
No.
Closer to your mouth, brother.
No, brother. This where we always have it, bro. Put the tip. John got it. Y'all want
introduce yourself to the people, man. Come on.
I'm gonna be cautious about it. Y'all want to see man putting stuff in his mouth, and I'm gonna put y'all two back on the line. Y'all watch out.
Hey, happy to be with you guys tonight, man. Kevin McKinney. Put him in the net.
Put him in the net. Goddamn it. Don't go give him on me.
McKinney, baby. What's up, Kevin, man? Glad you could join us tonight, man.
Yes, man. My pleasure.
Kevin McKinney, you got any family that box?
No.
You got any family up in Carolina?
My family's from Carolina.
I got a friend named Dennis McKinney. Mm-hmm. He's in the military.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was a bad dude. Yeah. One of those guys that they call journeymen, but I'm talking about one of those guys that you love to see fight.
Yeah.
Has so much skill, so much talent. Fought some of the best fighters ever come out.
Yeah.
Dennis McKinney's a great dude. One of my favorite people, not only favorite fighters. Yeah, but man, we're glad to have you tonight, man. Thank you for coming over.
Most definitely.
We're gonna have a little fun. If y'all hear that hum, that's John over farting on the microphone or something.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, John.
You're killing everybody, Nate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that hum?
I hope John and Nate can share this thing this time, because I would like to share it on my page.
Well, let's share it. I shared it. It's on my page. If you got my page.
I got you.
Yeah, it's on my page. Go ahead and share it. I just shared it. I be trying to tag people in it, but I ain't good like that. Y'all know.
My internet just not working. Well, you good at tagging, because every damn other video you do.
I tag my videos good, man. Shut up, man.
Yeah, you got to get a Verizon. That Metro probably won't hit it.
Well,
first of all, I hate niggas that pay too much money for the phone service and then be acting like they balling. You the fool. How much you pay a month for that phone?
I'm on my mama's plan.
There you go.
It's not working?
Yeah, yours is working.
This Negro, hell boy. He on his whole mama playing tonight. I'm Verizon. I'm on Metro, my boy.
Four lines.
I can get 4 lines for what you pay for one.
Yes, you probably can.
Well, let me tell you something. Speak out.
You go to the bathroom, you'll be here something.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Hey, boy, let me tell you something. Randall Bailey got me hip to Metro, and I was world champion. And messed around there and found out how much you pay for his phone. Yeah. I wouldn't change my phone service that day. Change this phone service that day, bro. I'm like, whoa, really? This is what we're doing. Okay, guys, let's have a talk tonight. We're gonna start.
It's just not letting me get the content. That's what I was showing you.
Okay. There you go. I can't get it. Well, what we're gonna talk about today is we're gonna start off. Let's start off a little light. We're gonna go to COVID-19.
It won't let us get it. Neither one of us can get it.
Y'all got it. It's on my page. Go to my page and pull up videos.
On your page.
COVID-19. We're gonna start right here with We're gonna start with this anybody watch that Madam C.J. Walker thing yet?
I'm almost the end of episode 3.
And what have you noticed so far?
The man is having a problem supporting that woman 100% without feeling less of a man.
Is he feeling like, see, there you go, that's what they want you to think, that he's having a problem with supporting her when he truly supported her. He's the reason that the name of her company was Madam C.J. Walker. Yeah. She took his name, which is hers, because her name was Sarah.
Yeah.
Putting it on this page.
Yeah.
Madam C.J. Walker. Right, Madam C.J. Walker. He was the one that marketed. He was a marketing genius.
Yes.
Because the name of that company is still going to the day. You still know about Madam C.J. Walker, which is his name.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know about Sarah. I forget her name. Sarah. You know about Sarah, and they want to make you right. They want to make sure that you believe that the other woman that was a competition is light skinned, but she's not. They're trying to make you believe that it's about colorism.
Right.
They're doing color. You seen the homosexual?
Yes, I saw that with your girl.
You see the homosexual? You see the, and they're gonna keep putting Tiffany Haddish in these roles, playing the ghetto chick,
Yeah.
playing the ghetto chick.
Yeah,
Not
she's
they got.
taking the easy way out doing that shit.
Yeah, she's taking the easy way out, and on
Right,
top
right. Well,
on top of that, this is a feminist, homosexual move, and it's a very bad narrative for the life of that woman. Her husband and her, whatever gonna happen between them happens between them, not because she was bad. People just have situations that come up in marriage.
Right.
People have situations that come up, but they want to make him out to be a weak man, weak-minded man.
But Nate, when do we as black men realize that the whole war is against us and they don't give a fuck? And when do we stop talking about it and we just operate in code? Whoever ain't a true black man that's on code, that work with each other, heterosexual, and understand the plight against us, fuck them.
Right.
And those of us that are on the same page and the same like mind, we start building and we start coding to where this shit ain't even on social media like
Right.
they used to have it back in the day and nobody don't know. We like
Most of these
the
go-
Masons and the Nobles. I
Right.
think they play dumber than what they are, cause some of them, I be like, I know your ass ain't that dumb. You trying to see what the fuck I know.
Let me tell you something.
You see what I'm saying?
The smartest person is in the room? The man that makes you think he's dumb when everybody's talking.
They all
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
He's the smartest man in the room.
Yeah.
Somebody, oh man, all Nate does is talk. I said, well, what y'all feel do is I'm listening while I'm talking.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening to you dumb motherfuckers talking. Put your business out in the street.
Go ahead.
Let me explain something to you. John, I sat down with this guy named Don King. And Don King said something one day. Don King said, ain't nothing greater in the world than leverage.
That's it.
Leverage is the greatest thing any man can have.
Yeah.
If that ain't the truest thing I ever heard.
Yes.
That's damn true.
All day.
If that ain't the truest thing I ever heard. Leverage is the greatest thing a man can have.
Right.
Hang on one second.
So it sounds like this Madam C.J. Walker. I haven't even watched it.
It's a great
But
show.
already from the way you guys are describing it, it's separating the black male and the black female right off rip. And am I wrong, Cam?
No. Now, granted, I'm still on episode 3. But episode 1 and 2, it showed her determination to the point that I would want my wife as well as my daughter to watch the show.
Okay.
I haven't completed the show yet.
But Kevin,
yeah,
Kevin,
yeah.
what you're saying, I want my wife, my daughter to watch this. But the truth of the matter is that man supported her financially.
Yeah, look, there are 2 lenses now.
Wait a minute.
I'm not saying
I can't have my wife and daughter look through that lens ever. I can't.
But look,
I refuse to
but
have
for
them.
me,
Right, because somebody else is controlling the narrative.
no.
You got to know.
Hey, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm just showing them a glimpse of
You letting them-
determination.
You letting them watch
no.
to observe, not to
observe.
agree. Not to agree.
I'm not telling them to worship.
Right, okay.
I'm not walking them down the goddamn river with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Well,
just
guess what?
want them to have the exposure of seeing and seeing.
I don't look at me.
Because you're gonna expose
Let-
yourself to something.
Let me tell you something, Kevin. When I was fighting to become world champion, only exposure I wanted was my trainer.
That's it.
I didn't want no.
But every great fighter got a coach.
Right, but here's what you're missing. No, you don't. Every great fighter got a teacher.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference. A teacher teaches, a coach is coach.
Uh-oh.
No.
We gonna learn.
I know.
Well, it sound different.
No, it sounds
It's
different.
2 different words.
But I'm not saying they're the same words now.
It just made sense what he said.
Let me retract that.
Okay.
There is a difference between teacher and coach.
Okay, explain. Because I was finna break. You
No,
got a whole bunch of.
yes,
You got a.
that's a difference.
Listen to me. You got a whole bunch of motherfuckers coaching and training right now. You ain't got nothing. You got very few guys teaching.
Because you got a coach, which you wear a different hat from a coach to a teacher.
Let me help you understand something.
One person can
Let me
be
help
a
you.
coach and teacher.
But you ain't got none.
You can have a coach and a
Roger
teacher.
Mayweather dead. That's a teacher gone.
Yeah, that's a teacher go.
Floyd Mayweather senior living, but he ain't. When he dead, there's a teacher gone. See, let me explain something to you. A teacher can teach. A teacher gonna tell you what they know, what they've experienced. They're gonna teach you about not what they just read. Coach talk about what they saw on TV or read in a book.
So how many? So on the professional level, how many coaches you know?
A whole bunch of them.
A whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. Anybody can
But guess what? Anybody can coach.
That's yeah. Pep rally. That's what you do as an MC,
John,
as a comedian.
Hey, John, I'm finna
It's like a somersault kind of thing.
Okay.
Like flipping.
Hold on, I'm finna give you one. Come over here.
It's a whole bunch of coaches and teachers.
Come on. Oh, no, it ain't. Come on.
You rather have
John,
that teacher.
Tell me.
Come stand over here.
I think you rather have that teacher.
No.
Cause I can teach you some
I'm
shit
not
right
saying-
quick. Because see, anybody can tell you, man, jab. That's coaching.
Yes.
But tell you why the jab is important.
But a coach has learned through his or her experience.
Experience in what? Let me tell you something.
Right.
How do you get
His or her
experience? How do you get experience?
No, to be the coach.
How do you get
You
experience?
think a coach or a teacher come first?
The NFL got plenty of coaches that some of them ain't playing in the league.
There you go. But guess what?
But
guess
what drew the attention to it?
Guess what?
The player.
You ready for this? You know what makes boxing different than all them other sports? You
What?
play football. You play baseball. You play soccer. You play tennis. You play
talking about
volleyball.
individual sports. You talking about team sports.
You play all that, but you don't play boxing. You ain't never seen a bitch play
you're right
boxing.
about
Ain't
that.
nobody ever
You're right
played
about that.
boxing.
Yeah.
You can talk. You can talk.
Yeah,
You
right about it.
you can
Ain't
talk.
no fucking playing.
So
You
Mayweather ain't playing.
Hey, you can talk. You can talk
Yeah.
till your ass catch fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can make your mouth fried chicken.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell me that man, that chicken crispy like that because I breathed on it.
Yeah.
If that what you believe, that's what it is. But I'm gonna tell you something. A real coach is what you tell him is what all these guys got. He can show you how to get in shape, show you how to run, and he can show you all that. But motherfucker, when the chips are down,
Yes.
you understand something?
Has to teach.
When a motherfucker on your ass and you got a gash over your eye, you understand me? I don't want no fucking coach.
Uh,
Yeah. You want a
You
goddamn
need
teacher.
both.
I want a teacher.
You
You
need
want a
both of
teacher,
them
goddamn
motherfuckers.
shit.
When
I
you-
want somebody who done. Let me play me. My trainer was trained by Georgia Benton.
Okay. Okay.
Understand me? My trainer was trained by Georgia Benton. No, the original Philly Shell. So when he saw me fight, he thought I had been. They all thought I was from Philadelphia.
Okay.
I ain't never lived in Philadelphia. I ain't been to Philadelphia until I was a professional prize fighter.
Right,
I was
right,
champion of the world. I had never been to Philadelphia, but I fought the way that I was taught to fight
Okay. Okay.
by a man by the name of Doc Charlie Williams
Yes.
and Frank Jimenez. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Frank Jimenez, both. As a matter of fact, Doc was 92 years old when he died. The year that I won the title.
He did some living.
Let me explain something to you. He fought Archie Moore 3 times. He fought Jimmy Bivens. He fought Harold Johnson. He fought Abe Littell. He beat the great Charlie Burley, who Ray Robinson would not fight.
Yes. He
That's
was
a
fighting.
teacher. That man he was 59 and 19 or something crazy.
So he was a teacher.
Well, I might
He was a
line
teacher.
from my
And a
phone,
coach.
man.
He was
He
only
didn't-
a teacher.
He didn't coach you to do shit. He taught you to do something.
But to be a teacher, you had to be a player.
You gotta be the better player, because you can't teach me shit you ain't. How you gonna teach me to be
Shit
something you ain't
you
never
ain't
done?
Right, right.
And all these
never did.
guys are good coaches. They can go take that Olympic coaches thing and be a level 3 or level whatever. Them ain't no fucking teachers.
Yeah.
They can coach the shit. They can coach their ass off. But what you gonna tell that boy when his eye hanging out the socket?
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to find a way to put that motherfucker back in.
Yeah, and you done done that.
And make him want to still
Hey,
run through the
I'm
wall.
gonna give you
for
something.
Think about it.
Zab Judah's daddy never boxed in his
Yeah.
life, but he was a
You seen him
kickboxer.
everywhere?
He had been in contact sport. Zab Judah got hit by Ricky.
Emmanuel.
Got hit by.
Yeah, and that
Listen.
motherfucker ain't been right since he did that. That was a goddamn stutter step.
No,
Goddamn, that
listen,
motherfucker shit.
he fought a guy named Mickey Ward. Mickey Ward hit him with a body shot. That motherfucker said he looked at his daddy and said, "Stop the fight."
Stop the motherfucking fight.
His daddy said, "What's wrong?"
God damn.
He said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I think he broke my rib." He said, "Fuck your ribs."
Your ribs.
His daddy said, "Fuck your ribs." We
That's a
trained for
teacher,
this.
goddamn.
That's a teacher.
Because he know. Goddamn it, your best day, goddamn, might be your
Today.
motherfucking wonderful
Today.
day.
Today.
Goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Let me explain something to you about a
Send it
teacher.
to you right now.
Okay, you
A
found
teacher
me?
educates you on some stuff.
Yeah.
My
Doc
resume.
Williams taught me something. I couldn't figure out. A lot of guys don't understand this. You got a lot of guys throwing these old garbage ass jabs.
Yeah.
They throw garbage jabs. Doc Williams said, "Hey, come here, dummy, come here, stupid. Let me talk to you." He said, "Little girl gonna invite you to her house. Now, hear me?
You can't stab that.
Look at, listen to me. A little girl gonna invite you to come over to the house. Hear me? Her mom and daddy ain't home. You go over there and you got this all the pecker you got. That's all you got. That's it right there.
That's it.
That's the whole pecker you got. He said you go over there and that girl that you come over there and you give her that much of the pecker. You think she's gonna let you come back?
You gotta get to him
I
all.
say-
You gotta give it all to
I
him.
said, he said, how much you gonna get?
Home dick style.
How much? How
Put
much?
your nuts in there. That's what,
He said, "Hey, listen to me now." She said, "How much you gonna give?" I said, Give it all to
Give
her.
it all to her, goddamn.
Every little boy that ever heard that thing walk out there and give you a jab, he'll jab you from here to that black curtain.
He'll try to give it all to
Give it
your
all to
ass,
you.
goddamn.
And you couldn't come to our gym and box us and not get hit with a stiff jab.
Yeah, not get hit.
Everybody in our gym had a good jab.
Yes.
You just happened. I think there were guys in the gym were better, but you know what? A guy was rating jabs one time and rated me in the top 10.
Yes.
In front of one guy was Olympian, another guy was Olympian. Had me right in the middle because I had a teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because anybody can coach you how to run from point A to point B.
Yes.
Right.
Can teach you, can coach you on how to get in shape. But a teacher
Teacher.
can tell you what happens if you don't do this. And he ain't gonna be telling you what happens if you don't do this because he's just it's not insinuation.
Right. Right.
Yes, I do.
Right. He's experienced.
Doesn't allow people to
Experience,
Well, how
though.
you change?
Yes,
Experience.
yes,
So
yes,
so when you talk to
yeah,
me, when guys talk to me about, I couldn't have a guy that wasn't a coach
Yeah.
trying to teach me. And I had some guys, I've had some great guys come and work my corner that never fought.
Right.
But they understood me. There's a difference. See, that's what a good coach is. He understands what talents his fighters have, and he motivates his fighter to do the best he can.
Right,
But he
right,
can't show him nothing new
Right.
in most cases.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And what he show them can be, a lot of times what they show these kids, can be broken by a kid that has a teacher.
Exactly. I got what you're talking about.
Okay,
So,
now that we're done with that, because
we
there's a
good.
difference between coach and teacher.
Yeah. That's a good one.
But like I'm saying, that's exactly what I'm saying. One thing I didn't need was a lot of folk coming in trying to tell me how to do nothing different. John David Jackson was my teacher.
He was your teacher.
Even after I became world champion, I still, if you heard me in the corner, I said, yes, sir,
Yes,
no,
yes,
sir.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And John ain't that much older than me. John in his 50s. I want to say John,
champion in the 90s.
yeah. He was champion at 160 and 154.
Damn.
Who,
yeah.
John what?
John David
John?
Jackson. John
Oh.
touched your ass
I
up.
thought you were talking about this John.
No, John David
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah,
Hey,
He was our fighter. He was a DKP fighter.
John David Jackson, let me tell you something. John David Jackson was me and him sparred the first time he became my trainer. John put it on me so bad in the empty gym, I was looking around hoping nobody was looking at this shit. The fuck?
This motherfucker came in
Yeah.
clean.
I had to clip him. I
He's a
had
whole
to clip him to get him off me, man. He was beating on me so bad. He was beating me like an empty garbage can, making a whole bunch of bam, 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 bam.
Oh,
I said, hold on, shit. Hit him with a double left hook. He said, I thought that bitch bust my eardrum. But I don't need everybody speaking into the lie.
Yeah,
That's our problem. We so busy wanting edutainment, as they call it.
Yeah, yeah.
Edutainment. That's a lie.
Yeah.
You stop trying to use a lie to teach me something.
I hear you.
That makes no damn sense.
I hear you.
That like me telling you, Ken, let me talk to you. Here go what I want you to do. I want you to slam your dick in that door right now. It's gonna make you a man. How dumb is that? Slam your dick in that door. Walk over there, hold it in there, slam it hard. It's gonna make you a man. That is dumb.
Right.
Why not just tell you the truth? We don't put our pecker everywhere.
Exactly, goddamn it.
You cherish that thing.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't do that because now we want somebody else to teach our children something we should teach them.
Yeah.
No, I don't want my wife watching that. I wouldn't want my daughter watching that. Fuck her determination. Because you can show her some determination from a woman that really did it. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
All right, so don't
I
give me...
get what you're saying. For me, it's just entertainment.
That's what our problem is.
But it exposes everything.
Is?
Exposes everything.
You know that...
Just go back to the teacher mode.
Okay.
If you don't
Watch
experience it, goddamn, how in the hell you know how to be great?
So
if
you
you never seen great, how you know you great?
Uh-oh.
If you ain't seen great,
Guess what? So you telling me that that program...
no, not just that
Hey,
program.
hey, David.
That program.
That program. That program...
It ain't programming.
Hey,
I see where you're going with that.
That program,
I see where
that
you're going with
that
it.
program that you watch,
I've been looking at Lewis.
that program that you watch, that program that you want your daughter and wife to watch,
Yes.
and bring that spirit of folly into your home.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes. Yes.
Goddamn, I didn't know Nate
Yes.
had that in it.
Lewis, goddammit.
Spirit of folly. Did you hear what he said?
You don't watch the Louis Farrakhan, goddamn. That shit, your voice would.
I'm trying to...
Oh man, with the way he write, I went from different churches and I watched the pastor as they went to having my wife speak in tongues and doing all type of shit. I said, hold up, this motherfucker telling my wife to do, I got to pull her out this shit.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of pastors be fucking people wives and shit like that, because they look to them and they follow them. You control your woman without knowing. You don't do that shit up front.
Yeah.
But subliminally, you slowly program her. Now, don't get me wrong, women, y'all intelligent. No, I can't let y'all do
And programming doesn't need to be a negative.
You can't turn them over to
sense.
somebody else.
Right, you
I
can't-
understand
You
what
can't
he's
be a
saying.
negative.
And I'm gonna say this here. A good wife and husband program each other.
Yeah.
You should program each other. And in the programming process, in the process of programming, you should be able, your wife should be able, a wife or husband should be able to understand who you are, what you are, and what things that you desire.
Yes.
We should be
programming each other.
We program each other. But the problem is, you want Madam C.J. Walker
No,
and her daughter to program
no,
your
listen.
wife.
Exposure's everything. If your ass is exposed, if you don't know what the fucking red light
Right.
is, you'll run that.
So you want.
But if I've exposed you to it and say, you know what, you see this motherfucker here, you gotta slow down, you gotta stop, then you might
So
get a
now,
chance
so
to
now,
go.
so now you
But
want.
that's
So
exposure.
now you want your wife to emasculate you like C.J. Walker did her.
No,
And your daughter to bring home some pussy.
No,
We don't want no
no.
emasculation.
I'm just saying.
The wife is just there just because if I say something, she know where I'm coming from because she's experienced it herself.
I'm just look.
we where we want to be.
McKinney.
This is only for the child.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Okay.
I'm just serious.
Yes.
Well, I've been watching.
Brisket and rabbit, it ain't gonna have.
Well, I've been watching the Donovan series thing, and I'm learning how to kill bodies and get rid of people, and I think that's good training.
Killing bodies?
Killing people and how to get rid of the Donovan McNabb, not even McNabb, but
You
it's
talking about
Ray
the guy
Donovan.
there?
Ray Donovan.
Ray
That
Donovan?
series, they killing people and get rid of bodies and.
Oh yeah, Ray Donovan, the bad motherfucker
Yeah,
with the bat, the boy with the bat.
I've been watching
The
that
boy with
shit.
the bat.
You know,
That
and
shit
so
ain't bad.
Yeah, y'all.
That's
I
my
see y'all
motherfucking
Negro.
butt out,
I see
boy.
y'all Negro trying to change the subject. Y'all don't want to talk about this Madam C.J.
Well,
Walker bullshit.
I haven't watched none of C.J. Walker.
Well,
And I'm just on episode 3, so let me
Is
finish
that-
it, because I may come back next week and change my motherfucking mind.
But I'm gonna give you one. But I want you to hear something else.
Yeah,
I
because he
really.
said they emasculating
I,
you.
um,
You're going to be
What
wearing
the
the
hell?
Gillum t-shirt next week if you ain't
Yes.
careful.
All of them can't turn into punk. I thought it was a light-skinned, dark-skinned thing.
Damn. That's
You
what
know?
C.J. Walker was doing, light skin, dark.
Light skin was up
That's the
against,
winning
hey,
list.
listen,
Pin the
hey,
light
listen.
against the dark, the old
Hey,
against the young.
Hey, Madam CJ Minnie, I can't get Minnie out of my head if she gave a girl that shit pie. But
All I know is
Minnie-
I like a bad
Hey,
bitch to make money.
listen,
I don't know him to say
listen,
bitch, but
listen.
like Megan Thee Stallion. Okay,
I
she
don't-
gonna
I-
take some dick
I-
and she gonna eat some pussy.
I've heard that.
That's
I don't know
the kind of woman I
I've-
want. No,
the woman, Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
named after a boy,
I
named
know,
after a boy horse.
Meg-
Listen, I know some of her music,
Megan Thee
but I
Stallion,
don't
you
know
seen
what
her
she
ass?
look like. I don't know what she look like.
She got some ass in the fucking rapping booth. You look that shit up on YouTube. I watched that shit all day yesterday when I got off work.
she-
You owe that to yourself to look at some young ass
No.
rapping in a booth.
I
I'm
don't,
I'm just my thing,
can't
man.
do
I
it.
think I've come to a realization that I don't particularly I don't have time for. I'm looking at this coronavirus thing going around,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you bitches is still out here
Yeah.
showing ass shots.
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah,
like,
I see
come
what
on,
you're saying.
man.
Yeah.
Come on, look, bro. You the same motherfucker got a members only page and no pistols.
Yes.
Oh,
You ain't got a gas mask or nothing.
Nothing.
hey, I'm
You
gonna turn
got
off
you
my
got
line.
you got a week you got a whole week of food. Man, I ain't got time. Look,
No.
look here. I've come to the realization I need a motherfucker that understands what strokes look like.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta understand that. Yeah. I need a motherfucker that know how to do a field dressing. Saying, I'm
Where's
for
some
real.
goddamn that bag shoes
Yeah.
with big straps?
Yeah, because these man.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with it.
I
man.
wouldn't. Man, most of these motherfuckers is on these ain't worth a pussy fart.
Nothing.
Damn.
Listen to me. They'll have a whole conversation, goddamn.
About shit.
When's the last time y'all talked? Oh, 2 weeks ago, y'all wasn't wearing all fucking day. I don't get it, man. I don't get the bullshit.
And my thing is, I'm not. And I think as I've gotten older as a man, my desire for what I want and I need has totally changed.
Yes.
It's totally changed. I need a lot more than she got a big ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got a dunk.
Well, you know she got a paycheck if she rapping now.
Yeah.
She's streaming.
Dude, let me tell you something. A lot of these motherfuckers do all that rapping and streaming, end up broken and
Broke as fuck.
Right. That's why they need the right person in their
and
life.
now
Yes.
she around here trying to she liable to end up really fucked up running up against Jay Prince.
Oh, she
Yeah.
fucking with Jay Prince?
No, she trying to basically talking about she making money, but she got 2 independent companies. She signed to 2 independent labels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't get that.
I missed that myself. That's like saying
goddamn sense.
you signed to 2 independent labels.
But you know, with the way
She
things
trying
are,
to see which one gonna make some money one day.
Right.
But she buying stock. That shit don't mean
right.
nothing.
Well, really, when it comes to independent in this day and age, you really can be doing your own. You know what I mean? You learn the game with somebody else, but you slowly build your own game at the same time. That's why with a lot of us that we working for somebody, that's cool. But if you just work for somebody and you don't do shit else, then that's shame on you. If you
gotta be versatile.
And now what has happened is she signed with Rock Nation, and Rock Nation is trying to renegotiate the contract.
Right.
And them
them
guys like them.
She was trying to get a better deal.
She got a goddamn new
edition.
but the new edition.
She's never put out an album. She got a 3 or 4 albums. She's never put an album out.
A complete album.
She never put a full album out. She's put out like.
I think my daughter listens to her, but I don't know what the fuck she look like.
She's been putting out mixtapes. I mean, let me tell y'all something.
John, I'm bringing up on the stream this.
I've heard
I can't bring it up right now.
I've heard a few of us. I don't know it was her until that's Megan Thee Stallion.
Hot Girl Summer, I think, right?
Hot girl. Yeah.
I know she. I know. I heard.
I don't watch rap. I don't watch rap. Let me tell you something. You can only twerk so much if I lose interest.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You can only twerk so much, bitch. Can you cook? Can you fry a chicken?
Yes.
Can you cut up a chicken? Can you season this?
Right. And sometimes you got to teach them and groom them.
I ain't got time.
Yeah, listen, the bitch gonna,
I raised my goddamn
I'm
boy.
telling you what it is.
The bitch gonna take about 50 pictures of every dinner, goddamn, and your dick gonna be all over the internet because she gonna show her friends. That young shit ain't gonna get it, boy.
So you worried about the exposure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Niggas, you crazy? Let me tell you something. You
motherfucker, he done lost his goddamn mind.
No, I like being on the camera.
I don't just want my dick out there just all willy-nilly.
Man.
Well, don't pull your dick out.
Nigga, this motherfucker come in and let me take a picture, man. Bitch, you don't get that camera out the bathroom. I'm shitting here.
Them bitch they got a picture of everything.
Yeah.
Think
they don't, your ass be fucked up.
Man, y'all think it's a game. I ain't playing with you, but they ain't either.
They ain't either.
And the sad, like I say, I just think I think that from my generation to the new generation, my generation, my kids in, we ain't got no damn business being around them.
No, man, that shit is.
Well, you remember when you was a kid?
Healthy, man.
Think about it. When you and me was kids, our parents listened to the same fucking music we did.
The same music.
Our mama liked Michael Jackson. She liked Daryl Hall and John Oates. Our mama liked Prince. Our mama. Come on now.
Yeah.
Our mama like the same shit I did. My mama like Run DMC. My mama like LL Cool J. My mama like Rakim. My mama said, what that new song is that Rakim
play it for me.
Play it for me.
Play it for me.
Right. Well,
I can and the problem is from our generation to our kids' generation, what has happened is they have taken the power from the parent and given it to the child. There's too many punk ass parents out here.
Well, I mean, we getting into something deeper then, because then when you're looking at your birth certificate, you're looking at a corporation owning you. This physical vessel is owned by a corporation called the United States. So when you sign your children over when you sign the birth certificate.
But you still gotta expose them to the bullshit so you can help be that driving.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
If you don't help them, if you don't help them navigate, if they don't have a navigator, don't help.
Hold on, if that's the case, come get this motherfucker, man. I paid a lot of money to raise motherfuckers that don't belong to me.
No, you don't give them up. You help them realize that it's a spirit.
A good choking stop all that shit, man.
See,
you look at, hey John, look John. One of these motherfuckers I done told you. One of these right here.
Yeah.
One of these right there. I'm telling you. Look at me. I'm telling you. One of my daughters tell you, a good choking.
Right.
I don't care what you do to the kids. Don't shake my mic, though, man. Choke the mic.
The mic is dead.
No, it's right here. The screw's right there.
Right.
Yeah. Just tighten it.
A good choking change the motherfucker mind.
It can shut your show down too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, a good choking. Let me tell you something. Two things I know make a motherfucker change their mind about how they act in public.
Right.
A good choking and a miss meal cramp. Them two things now.
Miss meal cramp make your ass cuss anybody out.
Well, see, I know the one thing is you want to get people to realize they spirit. You want them to know that's
I don't
the
give a
dominant
shit
thing.
about their spirit no
Yeah,
more.
I know you don't, but that's what drives the body around. That's what drives the
No,
vehicle
this what drives the body around.
And you'll be late to the motherfucking party worried about a spirit. Goddamn.
Okay.
I guarantee this here.
Goddamn.
I guarantee this here. If I withhold food, your spirit ain't gonna be what's hurting. I promise you that.
Yeah.
No, your spirit gonna live.
Yeah, but guess what?
But when you fast, that's when your spirit is stronger.
Guess what? All that sound good for you because you know how to fast. But a 16-year-old who used to eat whatever they want,
Yes.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
fuck
they
what
don't
you
know.
talking about.
They don't know.
Let me play this thing. I'm gonna tell you a real true story. My godson, godson, I love him to death. His name, his mother used to live upstairs with me. I told her, I want him. I want to take him and raise him. I don't have any sons. And I know it. I want to say on there.
Right.
And
okay.
So he started boxing. He won a state championship with me the whole night.
Wow,
He's
bro.
a little bitty dude
Bro.
too. Little like me. I love him. I love him this day. Now I kick his ass. He know it, but I love him.
Yes, yes.
And,
That's all right there.
And his mother wouldn't let me take that boy full time. I said, I'm not going. I paid for his schooling.
Yes.
I bought his shoes, his clothes. He fuck up. I went to school to see about him.
Yes,
I would come back from other states and see about this boy. And I had a 1975 Vert.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the old long ass ashtray.
Yeah.
Nigga, I would go get like $100 in coins and put it in there because I would leave my wallet. And I didn't want to run out of gas. And I'm like, shit, I do not want to leave my wallet and I have no money in my car. So I got $100 in quarters. Yeah. The Susan B. Anthony dollars, all that. Yeah. And I have all that. So,
nigga sound like a collector, don't it?
Nigga, but I had to have them because I be fucked up. I ain't smoked, so I put them dollars in them motherfucker. Long as fuck. You put that long ass.
But you had to put quarters in that bitch?
Well, Susan B. Anthony dollars and quarters, whatever change I had.
Yeah.
And I had like 100 Susan B. Anthony dollars and quarters all mixed in. And so one day, nigga, I forgot my wallet.
God damn.
And I this big ass 454 in this motherfucker.
Big Bertha block in that motherfucker,
hey,
boy.
I'm way over on Main Street.
Oh,
I'm on North Main.
That motherfucker wouldn't have been there when you got back.
I'm North Main near Bush Drive, nigga. I'm the done.
Yeah.
And
oh shit.
And I gotta get way back over to Avondale where I live. I live in Avondale. So I'm like, I'm good. I got some. I go in the motherfucker and pull that bitch out. It rattle.
What the fuck?
It was like $14 in coins in this motherfucker. I know it should have been almost $200 in there with all the money I threw in there. This nigga been taking my money every day and going to school, and I'm giving him $5, $10 every day to go to school.
Right.
I call that nigga on the phone. Never get it.
Opportunity,
nigga.
Get this thing.
So years later, he finally told me I gave my mama $10 for a bag of weed. Out of my goddamn money.
She ain't better when she smoked.
Yeah. So he would come and stay with me, man. He'd be smelling like weed coming out the house. And he turned out to be the biggest weed smoker I know, all because of that shit.
Right. And see,
he was exposed to the bullshit.
Right, but he was also because she wouldn't.
And you was this damn teacher.
Right.
But he was still exposed.
I was trying to get it.
See, if the teacher would have saw him, you'd like, listen.
Wait a minute.
You don't want to fuck with that shit.
I did. But the thing about it, if you ain't gonna if I don't have control of this young man,
she ain't give him to you. You did say that. You did say she did not give him to you.
So I called. Wait a minute. I called the house. I called the house. I say, I knew exactly who was fucking me over. You got to know your churn.
Yeah.
I called the house. I say, put that phone on speaker. I had a Trio, the old Trio, the first touchscreen.
Yes.
I said, hey boys, y'all been going to my car taking my chain? No, we ain't done it. I said, dude. He said, yes, sir. I said, I know it. I said, won't you get them gloves?
God damn.
The head getting the mouthpiece in your cup. I want you to meet me. I want you to meet me out back when I get there. I never forget. I put them $14 and some change in that fucking car, and I wasn't mad about the money because I give you anything you need. You ain't got to steal nothing from me.
Yes.
I pulled up in my parking spot. Now, my girl at the time said, "My baby, don't." I said, I say,
yes.
You raise them boys the way you want to. I can't tell you what to do with them because them yours really.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but this one right here, he finna have to be a man today. He finna have to man up about every one of them dollars he stole.
Yeah.
I said, because if I don't check him now, somebody gonna take his life
Damn
later.
right. And own him. You damn right.
And I went out back. He had on some little 12 ounce. I said, you get them small ones. I'm gonna take these big ones.
DCF go get this nigga.
Fuck DCL. I walked outside. We had a bell. I had a bell out there too.
God damn, this motherfucker.
Cause I was
smoke this.
Hey, I had a little deck out there I boxed on.
Yeah.
They were boxed on. I walked there, hit that bell. I said, when the bell go green, it's every man, when the bell go green, it's every man for himself. That bell say ding. I said, you better work.
Yeah.
That nigga put his hands up. I would have hit him. Pop, 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 pop. I made him take. He gave me 4 rounds, but I drug him the whole way. I ain't beat him. I drug him the whole way. I took my time and roughed him up a little bit.
Look,
and
he coached him. And
I told him. I said,
don't
don't you never touch that ain't yours. You hear me? I said, you ain't never got to steal from me. I give you anything you ask me for. I said, nigga, I get punched in my nuts for you. Bop, bop, bop.
Oh, you talking through that?
Talking right on through that ass whooping. All 3 minutes I was giving it. 12 minutes of hell. When I was through with him, he just sat. This nigga sat in the middle of. He just sat in the middle of the deck.
Yeah, you can have it, goddamn.
And took them gloves off. He said, I'm sorry.
Man, he had to get me 12 minutes to say he's sorry.
Now let me come with the science.
Now wait a minute.
Now
wait a minute. Years later, he told me after he came home from prison.
Damn.
Because his mother would not give me that boy no matter what I begged. I told him, let me tell you something. I said, listen, you give him to me, I buy your other kids school clothes. But you got to give me that.
Yeah.
He need me. I said, I can't fix him. And you definitely not going to give me your daughter to fix her. But I can fix this one.
Yes.
I can fix this broken child.
Right.
I can't fix that boy that almost a man. That girl out is your.
Yeah.
I can fix him though. I knew I could fix him.
Yeah.
And see, the problem is, you can't. We can fix broken children.
Yeah.
You can't fix no broken man. It's very hard. You can.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
It's difficult.
Took me hundreds of thousands of dollars to come to this realization. Man, it took me a long time of sitting on some lady's couch, telling her, I just don't know. Took me many years of that. And a lot of young men don't have that financial wherewithal to get there.
Right.
You got counseling?
Yeah, Negro, I sat on that couch. You need counseling.
Every
Every black man needs counseling, boy.
If I can
My mind a little slow because I thought you sat on some woman couch. I don't know.
No, but I sat. I had a female. She was like a mother. She was like a mother type. I needed that.
Just say shrink, man.
Well, let me throw a little science in here. Back to my spiritual thing, because I always stick with that. Most of us don't know what a pineal gland is.
Well, he did.
Most of us don't know
loose.
to decalcify the pineal gland, or why they gave us the fluoride to calcify it. The pineal gland produces DMT, the same thing they get from drugs. Now, even though we give people this science information, they may research it, they may not.
Speaking French.
They may research it, they may not, but at least plant the seed. See, I'm trying to get people to think more, research more, be logical more.
Open up the mind.
Get rid of the emotions and be logical about shit. When you look at facts and learn to research, it's a whole different life. And the only reason that's the route I'm at and where I've been, and that's what worked best for me. So I try to share. If you want to take it, take it. If you don't, then that's your business.
Right.
But I'm at least give you the information.
I'm going to help you understand something. When he talks about the fluoride, I made my own toothpaste. I made my own toothpaste to cut back on the fluoride. Yeah.
See? Look at that.
I made my own toothpaste to cut back on the fluoride. And the fluoride is actually a neurotoxin.
What the fuck?
It's in your toothpaste.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
But I didn't look at it.
Well, let me tell you something about it, too. The rates in it of fluoride are so varying. And you know the reason I only sort of realize this now? Is I went out and bought toothpaste because I had a sensitive tooth. So I bought 15 different kinds. Do you know how much different the fluoride content is in some toothpaste?
No.
10 times more in some. I got 4.
So you got the relief from the other toothpaste?
Yeah, it actually works because...
Is that regulated?
Well, sure it is. Yeah, it is. But when we grew up, when we were kids, I don't know how old you are. I'm 55.
Yeah.
We were 55. That fluoride content was so little. I had cavities there. I'll feel like I got amalgam, cavities and all there. When they upped the fluoride, the cavity stopped. No, the cavity stopped. But sensitivity happens when you've got tiny little pores in your teeth. and it fills it. Now you can fill it with a shitload of fluoride, which is dangerous, and he'll tell you all about it. Fluoride's dangerous, dude. It's not. It works on teeth. But there's nothing free in this world. They have other formulas now that can fill that gap without giving you fluoride. But I found one. I found one on Amazon with 0.14 fluoride. That's 10 times what a regular toothpaste has in it. But it fills the gap because fluoride strengthens teeth.
Right.
But there's a price to pay. Yeah, I used one tube of it, and I just like you. I got online, started reading about it, shit my pants, threw that shit out. You could only find the toothpaste. It was a brand of Colgate. You could only find. Colgate discontinued it. Why do you think they discontinued it?
Because Colgate. You remember Colgate?
Morgan and Morgan is the 2 words I'll say to you.
Yeah, but
when somebody dies from it.
But fluoride used to be back in the day. Toothpaste. I remember the fluoride commercials. The Colgate.
I remember
the Crest commercials. Fortified with Colgate. Fortified with.
It was a little bit though.
Right.
0.01% or 0.02%.
But you think about it. Imagine, believe it or not, we weren't as big. Physically as big as the kids are now, but we were fucking stronger. Yeah, we were tougher. Yeah. There was.
It wasn't nothing to get in the fight and say, "Goddamn, we'll do it again
tomorrow." Bitch, your mama take you back out there today.
Looking. Let me tell you something. If this COVID virus,
pass the fuck out.
If this COVID virus was here in our generation, there'd be 10 times more kids dead because I was out in the street with our friends and nobody was going to tell you to stay inside. I told my son, hey, nothing changed, Dad. I'm still sitting in my room playing this and there's nobody around. He's been exposed to anything, that kid.
Can I say this, though? No, it wouldn't. Bitch, we ate dirt.
I still eat dirt.
Hey, what I'm saying, listen to me. Listen to me, Ken. Yeah. Listen to me, Kevin. McKinney. I said McKinney.
Kevin, you did. Yeah.
Ken, look, listen, bro. Yeah. Your mama tell you go out there. You need to get them germs in your system out there to make it. Negro, I ain't have no fucking colds growing up. Right. Let me tell you something. I didn't know the doctor. You had the bone had to be sticking out your arm. Yeah. You had to be about dead to go to the doctor.
Listen.
Do you realize I thought about it the other day. I didn't eat McDonald's till I was like 8 years old.
Dude, I know I didn't eat McDonald's till I was at least more than maybe once a month.
Yeah, we
once a month, nigga, maybe once a year.
We didn't have a McDonald's in my town.
Nigga, the first McDonald's I ever had, the place I ever had McDonald's at, we go and do a show there. Cross from that that was the first time I ever had McDonald's.
Let me tell you what I had McDonald's.
I had a quarter pounder. No, I didn't have I had a cheeseburger.
Yeah, I was saying,
goddamn. Cheeseburger like
a grown motherfucking man.
A cheeseburger was 37 cents.
You eat like a grown motherfucking man.
I wanted a Big Mac money. I said, nigga, you got Big Mac money?
Hey, don't you remember the 10-cent days? They had the 10-cent hamburgers.
Oh, did you not hear what I just said? I remember the first time I had Crystals. I was living on Winter Street. Lady in the neighborhood who ended up being my foster mother. She went and got 100 Crystal burgers.
I know y'all was shitting up something.
Nigga, we ate them Crystal burgers. We ate them, nigga. It was everybody in the neighborhood got around. We went getting 2 Crystal burgers. Everybody 2-3 Crystal burgers. Damn. And we fucked them Crystal burgers up out there. Nigga, we fucked them Crystal burgers up. Nigga. We shitting around the side of the house. You know, because we didn't eat out like that.
Right.
We ate at home.
Sister was like, what the fuck?
Nigga, yeah.
Baby onions and toast.
I don't know, that shit was good. Whenever we
but listen, when we ate it, it was good. It was good. But by 35, 40 minutes later, after it cycled through your system, I was on the side of the house with a wet nap. To like,
oh shit.
I never paid attention to my body back then.
I did. Because it was so many of us living. Yeah. So we only had one bathroom in the house, nigga. It was 18, 19 motherfuckers trying to get in that one bathroom.
Hey, we had a motherfucker.
Everybody, can we use your bathroom? We shitting up the house. I had to go around the back of the house and dig a hole.
Yeah.
And I
would have had a Ziploc bag, a gallon size.
Nigga, you know you got a shit.
You rich, boy. You red ass.
Shit done took a lot of you when you shit and you tired afterwards.
Yeah. Hey, in Carolina, I wasn't even born in
shit
Carolina.
In your soul, like goddamn. You could go outside.
I said I wasn't poor in Carolina, but when I came to Florida, that's when we really was middle class.
You was master grade.
Nigga, let me tell you, I went to visit my I went to visit my cousins. I went to visit my people up in Americus, Georgia. They had our house still.
Get the fuck out
I
of here,
can't make
man.
this shit up. Ain't
That's
that
real.
good. And nigga, at night, so you wouldn't have to go to our house. They had a bucket on the back with a toilet seat on it.
Oh, Lord. Goddamn, you better take your nasty ass out there to our fucking house.
I
crazy
didn't experience. I didn't experience.
Wait a minute.
You
like that.
gotta walk to get there.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
You didn't walk from the back porch right over to the house. You walked down the yard.
Oh, hell.
Nigga, you
Yeah.
better sit your ass on this bucket, nigga.
Hey, in the
Yeah,
Marines,
something will catch you.
in the Marines is
Nigga,
where
black
I
motherfucker shit ain't never
experienced.
come back.
Where I experienced poverty like that was in the Marines.
Oh, yeah.
Because we in Baidoa in Somalia and we went to Baidoa, wasn't shit out there. So we had to shit in like a big tin
Hole.
bucket
Yeah, hole.
and then burn it with diesel fuel.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I was
diesel
on
fuel,
shit.
Yeah, diesel fuel.
Ship
Fuck.
patrol.
Every day it would rotate, yeah. You
Yeah.
had to burn it with JP5. You put the JP5 to get it started, that jet fuel, along that, and then you had to stir the shit up.
Nigga, for
That when Bush was out there, the daddy Bush, and I was like, if I ever make it out this motherfucker,
I ain't never coming
coming
back.
Man.
But dude,
You got some
there were some
that's
places.
some shit.
Hey, there were some places over there that had big camps. They had 5 or 6 of them outhouses. Then the motherfucker got to burn.
The whole motherfucker, that shit, that's crazy.
Dude, I'd have burnt that one of my house to the ground. I'd have burnt them motherfuckers to the ground.
Yeah, that had to be a fucking situation, though, boy.
Yeah, that's a shitty deal.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about the fact that we keep fucking off about how soft we've made our kids.
Oh, yeah.
We done softened them up. My daughters love to tell me, Daddy, we for much you were we were raised hood. No, motherfucker, you were raised realistically.
Yes, goddamn it, yeah.
You were raised, my daughters.
Good.
I told one of my daughters, I said, nigga, I'm scared of you sometimes.
That's what I like.
Yeah, my middle daughter.
Yeah.
She got hands like this here, but on the girl, she wore 7.5 rings. She 5'1".
Shit.
She wore 7.5 shoe. The middle child is like the biggest appendage wise. Janae hit me one time in the hallway, but bitch, he had to call out her name. Dude, you ever had a motherfucker hit you and knock the cool out of you? You go to fixing yourself.
Right.
She hit me with an uppercut. The fuck? I was a pro fighter. I was one of scared.
She had to get some off her goddamn chest with your ass.
Yeah, I was roughing her up one day and she died.
All right, nigga, I'll get your ass.
Dude, I'm telling you, I saw them little black spots.
What the fuck?
I had to grab her. Bitch, hold on. I had to hold her because I thought she was going to hit me again.
Balance myself.
Yeah. I had to steady I ain't never been hit in a pro fight. I was hit by a dude named Artie Fanica. They call him, this boy was sick. He ain't lying. 6'1", 135 pounds.
Damn. Beanstalk, goddamn.
Wait, right there. Right there. That motherfucker hit me from 81 inches away. He hit me so hard, the mouthpiece I had on, it was a dental mouthpiece.
Yeah.
I heard it say,
You broke your fucking teeth?
I thought he broke my jaw, but he broke the air seal. Because you don't have to reach in the back and pop
Air out of motherfucking mouth. Boy.
Bust the air seal on it. I had that motherfucker.
damn.
I had that mouthpiece in my hand. I had the mouthpiece in my hand. I went to the corner, John. I said, "Whoa!" Y'all saw that motherfucker hit me just then. John Davis said,
He was like, goddamn, you remember that shit?
that motherfucker hit me so hard. I went and said, John said, where your mouthpiece is? Right here. John gave me. I said, check that motherfucker for teeth. I thought he had took all my backside.
God.
I thought he knocked my back teeth out. Do you know I'm gonna hit you hard when your back teeth come out?
Yeah.
That mother, I thought he knocked my
up.
dude. Jimmy Waters said, "Well, what you gonna do, baby? You can't stand there and let him hit you on the end of them shots like that right there."
Come on.
He said, "What you gonna do?"
Punch it through your ass.
And he could punch. I say, I'm gonna get. I say, he said, you gotta get busy. Get busy living or dying. You gotta make your mind up. I say, he said, what you choose?
Ride your weight.
He said, what you choose? I said, I choose life. I stepped to that motherfucker for the rest of the fight, hands up, and I was going to see him. And I was trying to look at his record.
I'm gonna hit you before you hit me, God damn.
He was 30-0. He was 30-0 with what? One loss.
Before we got to you.
He was 30. Yeah, one loss with 20-something knockouts.
Yeah, he was a tall dude, huh?
Yeah, watching. That motherfucker hit me. He hit me. I thought he shot me. That big joke. I thought he shot me. I thought he shot me. And the time walking to him.
Yes. You like, God damn it, I'm finna bring it to your ass.
I had to. That joker hit.
Yeah, to be a little dude. He like it, boy.
Lincoln nothing.
He throwing some
He's
goddamn
a skinny
blows.
dude.
Hey, that joker hit me, boy. He hit me with them razor thin shots.
Yeah, you can see him slicing and dicing like cut.
Is that what round is that?
6.
Go to the 7th round. The second round. Go to the second round. I had to come out. I had to step to this.
Second round?
Yeah, that's the second round. I had to step to this big old. I had to step to this sucker right here. I had to step to him.
Yeah.
I had to step to him because he would them shots. Even his jab started feeling heavy. I kept them elbows in. They don't. But right now, most kids.
Yeah.
Most kids right now couldn't beat him.
Wow.
They couldn't beat him.
Yeah, you don't see about. Yeah,
They don't fight no more.
That's textbook right there.
Yeah, you walk to a guy, keep your hands up.
That's textbook. They go back to the old Mike Tyson. How he went, Larry Holmes. I'm
Here
coming
come.
to get you, baby. He coming to get you every day.
Yeah, but you know what? But
Well, this is how Hearns fought, like this. Very tall.
Yeah.
You know, way
Yeah.
tall welterweight.
boy.
and
Yeah.
Used his leverage.
Larry did too.
Yeah,
Larry did too.
but Hearns
Larry
was a
Holmes
different
did.
kind of leverage,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Keep it right there. Larry Holmes was a different kind of leverage guy. Hearns, right? Tommy Hearns hit you with a jab and fire right hand behind it. Felt like he cut you. He hit Pepino Cuevas. Cuevas stood up on one toe.
Yeah,
Like he was like a spinning top.
Yeah.
He knocked
And
Pepino
what was the
Cuevas.
combination again?
1-2.
Damn.
See, like I said, I ain't get hit with you wouldn't finna hit me with no 1-2s. I would. If them motherfuckers hit you with a 1-2, there it is.
It's over.
If he hit you with a 1-2, if he hit you with a 1-2 on the end of it,
Yeah.
you might want to go ahead and tell your mama to get your stuff together.
Yeah. He's standing on that left side of your face.
Whack.
Yeah.
You better let him know. See his legs buckle. See his legs buckle.
Yeah, that was the punch right there.
That was the one. That was in the 10th
That's what
round.
won you the fight.
Yeah. Otherwise, dude, we was gonna be
Damn,
drawn.
he was dead.
He wasn't. That motherfucker got up and held.
No, he
that
got
moment
no.
got
Watch
good.
the punch right here. Bang. That's the punch that
Yeah,
finished him.
yeah,
That's
that
what won
shit
Nate the
right
fight
there,
right there.
that's-
He was done. That's the same punch that just knocked out. What's his name?
He was on a bull fight.
That's
That motherfucker was
That's
falling.
the punch that just knocked out
Deontay.
Deontay Wilder. That's the
So
exact same
yeah,
punch.
How
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
avoid
yeah.
the 1-2?
You keep what you do is I was taught by a teacher by the name of Doc Williams.
Okay.
Doc Williams said, look here, dummy. Don't stand there, asshole. Come here, fool. Come here. That's the way he talked to me. He talked to all the kids like that, pal. And he look, come here, stupid. Look here, come here. You come here, dummy. Come here, stupid. You stupid. He dumb. Come here. Let me talk to you. You don't let a motherfucker hit you with his best shit.
Yeah.
You say you roll off that shot and pull off that shot and dip around that shot. Make him miss you with that shit. He said, I'm not worried about you getting hit with the little stuff. It's the big stuff.
The big shots.
The big shots. So you gonna get hit with a big shot at some point. Everybody gonna find it if you tough, you got hard or not.
Yeah.
But don't get caught up standing out there letting this motherfucker just batter you.
Yeah.
Right.
So for me, as a guy was trying to throw a jab at me, I hit him underneath the elbow here. I hit him. In the,
You hit him somewhere, guys.
I hit him somewhere,
Right.
but I'd always try to touch him in the chest. Touch him in the chest, touch him in the stomach, touch him in the chest, touch him in the stomach. Then I hit him with a jab up top, pop.
Yeah.
And because I varied my shot from levels, he didn't know where I was
He
going to
didn't know
throw
where
it.
you were gonna throw it.
He didn't know where I was going to throw it. So I could throw shots over
That's
the
a
top.
classic formula for a shorter guy beating a bigger, taller guy.
Oh, yeah.
The
Right.
bigger,
Just like-
taller
yeah.
guys, the really good ones, are able to not allow guys to get close
Right.
their whole career. Like Lance Lewis was really good at that,
Right.
fighting down.
But here's the thing about it. When I fought this kid here, Juan Diaz, when I fought Juan Diaz for the world title, what happened was I knew that I could fight. I wanted to show him out the gate I could beat him.
Okay.
You can't beat me at shit. And I said, you can't beat me at a damn thing. You can't. My cousin even went up to him and said, "You can't beat. You too little to beat my cousin. You can't beat him in marbles. You can't beat that motherfucking horseshoe. You can't beat him in basketball. He said pool, ping pong. You can't beat Nick.
Bitch, I'll beat you in the game of life.
But you gotta realize I was 36 years old. I was getting ready to turn 36, but was 24. He had been babied and cultivated and coached.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
see that?
Coached.
And he had been coached. He had a great coach. He has a great teacher actually. He has a great teacher.
Yeah.
He has a great teacher. But you got to realize
Fought
something.
him twice?
No, I fought him one time. He wouldn't have fight me again.
That was it. No.
Oh, okay.
But there was the fight of the year. There was the upset of the year. There was the upset of the year. And John David kept telling me, keep talking to him.
Yes, yes.
John said,
yes,
keep
yes.
talking to him. They keep talking to him. He said, I don't give a fuck what happened. You just
talked
keep.
him out his
I
motherfucking
talked.
shoes,
I would tell him, tell your
Well,
mama.
I think
You
the
was what you
dumbest.
said, what you said to
The
him.
dumbest thing is to stand in there and slug with somebody who was a slugger.
Wait a minute.
I-
That's the point. He was a slugger.
Yeah.
Right.
He had never fought. He had never fought another fighter who would stand there and say, "Bring your ass."
Yeah,
He had
break your
never
ass,
see.
goddamn.
I made a statement to myself. You ain't got no dirt on your fingernails.
Fought a ton of shitty Mexican guys, not good Mexican guys, shitty Mexican guys.
But he beat Freitas.
Yeah, I know.
He stopped Freitas, who was champion. He won the WBO. He stopped Julio Diaz, who was IBF champion.
Well, Freitas,
he stopped 2 champions back to back.
Nate, watch yourself right here. This is what I'm right there. You can see me right under that Miami Herald sign there. Watch what Nate does, though. This is old school. You don't see guys fight like this anymore. Watch how Nate is leaning his head in, right? He's not leaning in because he's tired. It's strategic. Look at Diaz is a guy who's a finesse guy who's been able to punch inside with everybody, and Nate's staying inside. Look at Nate's head. Switch from side to side. Watch. Nate goes on one side, goes on the other, hits him, body, head, body, side, everything. So, I mean, that's what this guy never saw before. This kid never saw that.
They said I headbutt him. I put my head right here.
Yeah. I put my hair but you switch side to side and hit him with the opposite hand each time you did it. Look at that right there. That's what kind of shit happens.
Because he fought in the head, not the punch.
Right, but that's old. But that's old school. That's the kind of stuff that Doc Williams taught me, and John David polished.
Watch.
Yeah.
He polished. I threw 119 punches in that round.
God damn.
Watch the end of the fight. Look at what he looked like. Look at what he looked like.
See that black guy in the back? Said back guy the back guy.
Black on?
No, the one that's behind him, the light skinned guy.
Yeah.
That's who scared me. That's who I was afraid of.
Why?
Because he knew he's a teacher. He's a teacher. That's me and my little cousin right there. My little cousin Merc. It's my boy Chico, man. Everybody in my corner had a job. You weren't getting paid around him, motherfucker. You weren't working.
You wasn't working.
You know, I forgot is that Mexican Mexican judge that had it for him?
No, it was a guy from Who
was the guy that had?
Rick Bayless.
Oh, Rick,
a Florida judge.
Did you talk with him?
You know, I just didn't. I said, Rick, you did. You scored it the way you want to see it.
Yeah.
Because that's a judge that's looking for big shots.
I've landed big shots and more shots.
I know, but it's the way. Look at Nate. It's ring generalship.
No.
They
gave him the fight.
Split decision.
Split decision. That was a dude. But look at him.
That fight was a 117-111 at best.
Easy.
They wanted to keep him relevant. So
well, no. This kid was law student, college grad, gonna be a college grad.
Gonna be a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm some nigga from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Mama was a crackhead. Mama was a heroin addict and was a speedballer, and daddy was an alcoholic. Both of them died from little disease with a big disease with a little name. Yeah. What they care about me? Yeah. But do you realize
you gotta bring the heat?
Right. Like I said, I stood around, man, and nobody understand. Then the guy standing in the back, the black guy, he's gone now.
Yeah.
He said, ain't no way. Yeah, he said, ain't no way they're gonna take this fight from me. I'm over here with the win. I knew the person I know won. He winked his eye.
Nah, I knew you won.
I didn't know I won.
I did.
I didn't. Don King made the coolest statement in the world on this fight.
Look at that kid ain't a real Mexican. No. He was welcome to lose that title, and Mauricio Suleiman was welcome to hand that belt to you. Yeah. Dude, because now they gave one round to him, one round to me. I'm looking like, who? Huh?
Did you have the belt?
He had all three belts.
What the hell?
That's how I won 3 titles at one time.
Unified world champion.
I'm the last man to do that. I took him from him. I beat the man.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all don't understand the joy I felt.
Yeah.
You see that guy with the braids there, and the other guy with the glasses right there?
Yeah.
Them 3 guys right there. Watch me lose, watch me win, watch me sleep on the floor, watch me go through hell.
I'll tell you, John David Jackson turned out to be such a great trainer with the shit that he did. There was a whole bunch of guys.
Bailey, Bartholomew, Kovalov.
He's one of those silent, quiet guys. I watched him taping.
He's the Tim Duncan of boxing.
Yeah, who's taping somebody's hand?
He's the Tim Duncan of boxing coaches. Look at him numbers. I threw 1,145 punches.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I was getting off.
That was a good one there.
And look at it. They're gonna show the power shots. Look, watch the power shots.
TV in there.
Watch the power shots. Look at the power shots. I landed mostly everything I threw was power shots.
913.
I threw 913 power shots.
And you scored 40% of the time. Well, that's why he looked like he looked.
Yeah.
His face was beaten.
And when they were giving him shots that he didn't touch me with, I would just roll.
Look at Don.
Oh, he walked over to the kid. the kid's train manager said, "I'm so glad I ain't got to fuck with you no more."
Oh, he didn't like him, man.
Oh, that's what he said.
What's that dude's name? What's that guy's name? Willie Savannah.
I'm so glad I ain't got to fuck with you no
that
more.
was that. I'm telling you, man. They did this like the press conference after was in the hallway, like was it that fight or was the other fight? What was the other fight? Man, Willie Savannah was so hostile to King. Like I'd never seen anybody that hostile.
It was the Juan Julio Diaz fight.
Oh yeah, it was in the hallway.
It was in Chicago. It was in Chicago.
Oh, in Chicago. It was in the hallway. Yeah, God, he was so hostile, man. That guy was like, I'm like, dude.
All they had was one more fight, and what they wanted to do was get out of that fight.
I know, but that was that.
Because they ain't like the contract.
Well, all he owed Don King one more fight, so Don signed me.
Okay.
And
I was a
mandatory. I was a mandatory.
But there was a
one.
whole bunch of guys involved. Kevin Wynn was involved with him. Rick Glazer was involved with him. There was like 5 people involved with Juan Diaz. And Juan Diaz wasn't a bad kid. He was a nice kid.
Hey, he won't speak to me to this day.
I know, but he was.
A fight?
No, but he was a nice kid. Well, because he got beat up.
Damn.
No, y'all don't know the stuff I said to him.
No,
I said some.
But you had to tell I was a part of the goddamn game.
Dude, Nate was pretty
You
disrespectful.
remember guys that Dennis Robinson used to do that shit to you, boy, in Orlando?
I was even worse. Every time I hear his mother screaming or like telling bitches to shut up over there. Bust your fat ass. John Davis
said, "You remember, so I fuck her up."
John Davis say, John Davis say, "What you saying to him?" I said, John Davis said, he leaned over and said, "What you saying to him?" I said, "You don't even want." Hey, John Davis said, "What you saying to him?" I said, "You don't even want to know." He said, "Fuck that. Keep saying whatever you say."
Keep saying whatever the fuck you saying.
And I was just, man, I didn't mean it personally, but I knew it was getting under his skin.
Oh yeah,
I knew it was. I would say shit after I like all night, fat boy. It's gonna be this way all fucking night. And I say stuff like, and I didn't, It was for me. It was mental warfare. It was mental. It was strategic war. Like John David, me was sparring one time, and John David say, "Listen to me. You talk to him just like that." He said, "I love you, and I know you and love you, and I want to fuck you up for the stuff you said to me in the clinch." And I just say little stuff like, "Coach, fuck you, coach. You ain't doing shit, coach. Fuck you, coach."
Yes.
I'm like, what you? And I'd be talking, too slow, pop. He'd be like, "This motherfucker," But I just was having fun. And even my small partner, like, "Man, what is he saying?"
It's like, what the fuck?
And I had a mouthpiece with these gaggly teeth in there, and I smile at you.
Oh, shit.
All raggedy and shit. And so, but
that was playing the mind game.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, where I come from, we come from. You play basketball. I was a point guard. I would say that I would kill you. I'd gun you down from outside and say, "Fall back, team." Oh, I'm killing this motherfucker out here. I'll run down past the other team, go, I just run, I just walk past, I just go, like my cousin said, "You ain't no point guard, you a shooting guard. You supposed to go high school, you want 45 points on this."
Yes.
You saw Curly Neal died?
I heard, man.
Yeah, Curly did die, man.
I ball you up. I would ball you up. And I just talk shit the whole time. And one of the coaches said, he said, "I love this little motherfucker." He said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know what you're gonna hear from him." He said, if he could cuss and get away with it the way he talked on the court when ain't no grown ups around, right. "I fight this little motherfucker, man." He was talking to one other coach about me. He said, "This motherfucker's disrespectful, man." He said, "It's so fucking funny, man." He said the shit he would say be ignorant. Like I said, "Ooh, your mama love me." I just say anything. And so I took that to boxing. I was, especially when I went pro, because you can't say it in the amateurs. I really felt shackled in the amateurs. I couldn't talk in the amateurs because they tell you can't talk. They tell you, and you can't talk. But when I went to pros, the first time I looked at the guy and say, I'm fucking you, you know it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Give it up.
Give it up, goddamn.
And I say that in the clinch, the guy like, what? Pop, pop. I knock guys out and stop guys and stand over them a little bit, step over them, and just scare them with the stuff I do. And I can say stuff to them, and the ref wouldn't say nothing. I said, "Oh, shit, I can do this all day."
Yeah, all day.
I can do this all day.
But has the ref ever told you
not in the pros?
They can't say the pros.
They can't say shit.
They don't do anything.
I fought a guy one time, and the referee name was Kenny Huggins. I love Kenny. Kenny's a great guy. And the kid was fouling me, and Kenny step behind him, and I wham, headbutted him, elbowed him, everything, all before Kenny could come out on the other side.
Oh shit!
And Kenny said, Kenny walked around, he was cut up like a motherfucker. He was cut like but he was already swole up. So I just did by bumping him with that that top of that hair on the head.
Right.
Open him wide open.
Yeah.
But see, and talking shit probably help you with your breathing.
Yeah.
At the same
Yeah,
time.
because it was like walking to me.
Because
like
when you throw your jabs, are you like?
Nah, I don't
do you
all
do that?
I don't do all that.
Yeah,
I ain't never done that.
They had to tell me to breathe because I wouldn't breathe when I would punch. I wouldn't breathe. So
Roy Jones was so good at that. I made it my business not to even
Not
do
to
that.
do it, huh?
This month,
Yeah, all day.
dude.
Yeah.
He would hit you. He would blow the air, but he was blowing out so fast. I'm like, God damn.
It's moving.
Yeah, but he does that.
Yeah, but
right,
he.
that's what I do.
But he
'Cause
do it
otherwise I
so
won't breathe. I'll be
fast.
holding my breath.
And if I wasn't gonna do it that fast, I wasn't gonna do it.
Exactly.
It was embarrassing to do that and not be that fast.
Not be that goddamn fast.
And I'm like,
You
and
got to get the speed up.
for as fast as I was, I didn't think I was that fast. And Roy be like, shit, they got fan speed. I'm like, shitting me. If you sit and watch Roy and then you watch yourself, you don't see yourself that fast.
Right.
So
He was a little taller and slimmer, so you really could see it.
Look at he was the fastest guy ever.
no.
I mean, I've seen him fight.
I'ma tell you
He a
something.
bad boy now.
There was one guy I know that was faster than Roy Jones.
Who's that?
Kid named Derek Wilson. Derek Wilson was so fucking fast. Me and Roy was sitting next to each other. I was world champion. He was world champion. I had on a white t-shirt, some white Air Force Ones and jeans. I was at the Jeff Lacey versus Otis Griffin fight
In Tampa or
in
something?
Tampa. The school, the college over there, down there. And the boy he was fighting Kermit. He was fighting my man Kermit. And
Kermit Cintron?
No, little Kermit from Orlando, and all us boys.
Yeah.
I looked over at Roy. I said, "You gonna think you never had hand speed?" That motherfucker came out. That motherfucker came out and threw a combination so fast. Roy looked over. I said, "Keep watching."
Yeah, I told you, goddamn.
Keep watching. That
Keep
motherfucker
your
threw-
eyes on the
he
prize,
threw another
goddamn.
combination. Roy said, "God damn!" But he was small too. He was like 118, 122.
Yeah.
Phantom.
And he was firing them shots off. I said, but here's the one drawback. Roy said, "What's the drawback?" I said, "He can't do it for more than 45 seconds.
Dang.
That's it.
Dang.
He ain't gonna get in shape right." That motherfucker,
Shit.
it went downhill from there.
Right.
He won the first
he
round
want to
too.
work out.
He was so good.
That means you got to have some power.
No power.
Yeah,
No
you ain't
power.
gonna win if you ain't got no
Yeah,
power.
that's
He
one. You
get
got to
out
have a
punch your
combination,
ass,
man.
huh?
Yeah.
And Roy was the perfect mix of fire and brimstone. He would drop that. And I watched guys, they was posting the top pound for pound greatest of all time, and they were putting Mayweather. I said, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me help y'all understand something. Mayweather and Roy Jones was fighting at the same time. Mayweather was in his prime. Roy was coming to the end of his prime.
Yeah.
Nobody ever questioned was Mayweather pound for pound as good as Roy Jones.
Never.
But you say Mayweather's pound for pound a better fighter. And they fought at the same time. If you had to pay some money to see either one fight, you wasn't gonna buy no Mayweather fight.
Nobody was buying them. Roy was doing all the
Yeah.
million buy fights. Anything that wasn't Tyson, Roy was doing all the million buy fights. Did a million buy almost.
And I'm not saying that
$1,000
because I'm not saying it just because I love him. He my boy.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the facts. Roy Jones was Roy Jones was so much better than everybody else in the world. We knew it.
Yeah. I remember Roy beat a motherfucker ass. He went up in weight. I was
Beat John Ruiz, man.
John Ruiz.
2003.
He beat him in his arm, got that to his arm, just died.
March
that
13th,
that was when he was 175. That was
Yes.
he beat a very good fighter by the name of Eric Harding.
He beat
Oh, yeah.
his.
He
Hey,
tore-
listen,
he
he
knocked
beat the
this-
shit out. He only punched with his arm off there.
He tore his bicep. He tore the bicep off the
Stop
bone.
the fight.
Beat it up.
Beat it his arm. He's
He-
okay. I can't get to your head because I think he had just went up.
No, he was champion. But Eric Harding was that good a fighter.
Yeah, that dude was good.
Eric Harding,
I think he popped Roy one good time too.
dude. Eric Harding beat Tony Tarver to get that, broke Tarver's jaw to get there.
Yeah.
I fought on the co-main.
Listen to me.
That was my third fight, my third pro
Yeah.
fight, my first 6-rounder.
Okay.
I fought the co-main event, and it was in a place called the Grand Casino down in Biloxi.
Biloxi.
And they ain't have no more. They flooded it and they tore it down.
Right.
Yeah.
But I fought that fight. I was a swing fight, and the fight went too fucking long. So I fought.
Damn.
After it was like you and 4 of the motherfuckers in the arena. You know.
Like, fuck it, get it in, guys.
So going forward, do we beef you up and get you as a heavyweight?
You don't beef a guy to heavyweight. I would love for guys to understand that you don't put a man just because you can make the weight don't mean you should fight the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because you got motherfuckers that come in. You might think about this. Mike Tyson will come down from 310 sometimes.
I was like, how the
Dang.
fuck he was
You know,
big as, he
had
lived to get big
muscle,
as fuck.
all that muscle.
Look at Roy went up to heavyweight and won it, and he came back down. That was the problem.
Biggest mistake. He should have went to cruiserweight and stopped.
And stopped. That was the biggest mistake when he came back down because he made the weight easily.
Yeah, he
But he
did.
took off muscle, and that was it. That was it. Look at that guy was so dominant, man. In an era with dominant, like Tyson was. We were doing those pay-per-views in Tyson with the 2 million buys and all that shit, but. Don used to just sell. We finally got Roy to sign for that fight against Ruiz, but we could never. He would never sign with him. Don just salivated over that. That guy was so fucking dominant, man. Vinny Pazienza fought him and didn't hit him with a punch in the 4th round of that fight or 6th round. Didn't hit him with a punch, and he made James Toney, who was a fucking great fighter, look foolish.
He made it look ordinary at one point.
Foolish.
You talking about? Listen to me. You telling the motherfucker that was so good. Motherfuckers, he would beat guys. Oh, that was a nobody. Oh, he wasn't a nobody before he fought him.
Before he fought him, yeah.
Have you ever noticed that? I told people that I said there was once a time in Florida when we would beat a guy, they would go to say, "Oh, he was never anything," because we would beat guys that bad.
Dude, Roy beat everybody.
Yeah.
He just went right through him like that. Even
He didn't lose. Listen to me. He didn't. It wasn't he didn't lose rounds. This motherfucker didn't lose seconds or minutes of fights.
Yeah.
but he just didn't get hit.
He wanted to win. Yeah, he wanted to win every second.
But meanwhile, when he was fighting, look at the guys that were undefeated. De La Hoya fought. These are parallel guys. 6 years of parallel undefeated.
Yeah.
De La Hoya was undefeated and beat Chavez.
Yeah.
Trinidad was undefeated and beat everybody at welterweight. And both of those guys were nothing. I mean, look at when he fought Trinidad, and Jones was way past his prime and just fucked with Trinidad.
Yeah.
Just fucked with him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how good Roy was way at the end of his career. And Tony Tarver beat him, and that he should have never fought that fight.
Yeah,
He should have fought the first fight or the
ask
second
you,
or the
At
third.
what point do you think he should have just stopped?
Oh,
It wasn't about stopping for me because
Man,
He should have stayed at
It hurt me.
he should have stayed at
it
cruiserweight.
couldn't hurt you more than it hurt me.
No, I understand that. But I'm saying,
I was
I
sick.
know if it hurt me,
Hey,
it had to fuck you up.
McKinney.
See your boy get knocked out.
Listen, I was there. Me and Tony Tarver we were sworn enemies at that point.
Wow.
We get along so good now. I think we grew up and became grown ass men.
Yeah.
But
He knew he was going to win that
hated
fight.
Tarver. I hated Tarver. And somebody like, why you? I just didn't like him. And Roy was everything to us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And Tarver had everything to beat him at 175.
Yeah.
But if Roy would have stopped at cruiser, he'd have won another one.
And not kept fighting.
But his career played out
they
like
were
I
talking
thought it
about Roy on the Breakfast Club because Willie D was on the Breakfast Club, and I didn't know Willie D was a boxer.
Yeah, Willie was on. He was a Texas. He was go to a Golden Glove champion in Texas.
Before he become a rapper.
And Willie could have been somewhere.
But Willie went everywhere. He made a decision between rap and boxing.
Right.
And Willie used to write for the Ghetto Boys. He wrote all his
lyrics.
for the Ghetto Boy. Willie D.
That was ghetto.
No more talk.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Willie.
I thought ghetto was
Now, I like
no
Willie
more
D.
talk.
And
Yeah, I got
But
you.
Willie D didn't want to be in the Ghetto Boys.
right. He was an individual singer.
Yeah, he wanted to be
a singer
individual
artist. He never wanted to be in a group.
You know.
But they talked about how Roy Jones was a rapper because they were telling Willie D.
Roy did it all.
Roy Jones said, y'all must have forgot.
Roy put out an album, goddamn.
Yeah, he got respect.
Album,
He got respect for his rap too. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying.
He had some hits.
This shit was pretty good.
But that's all about as an individual knowing that you can do multiple things.
Yeah.
We get taught that mindset we can only do one thing, and sometimes it's not a good thing to be taught because you really don't know where your greatness
He
at.
played a basketball game and fought a fight in the same.
That motherfucker played a full basketball game here in Jacksonville
I remember that.
and then fought
then
in the
fought.
definitive side of that
And
game.
won.
I remember
And won
that.
by knockout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to go get the boy. They had to go get Clinton Woods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
had to go get him.
He done put that fire on his ass.
Find my ass. They had to go there. Get the white guy. He was looking. Hey, you let him. We ain't gonna let you kill him out here. Beat him up. Beat him. He beat him.
I remember they talked about that during the fight.
And
They
let me
had
tell you
a full
something. So when
basketball
Deontay Wilder made that statement about he had a 45-pound vest on, Russ, I played the whole basketball game.
Yeah.
Did you hear the room get quiet over there?
Yeah.
So
that's real talk.
that's why I keep saying guys from my era. The last great era of boxing was the early 2000s up to about 2000. Yeah. Andre Ward is the last fighter that was a great fighter to come out of the era. Right? He's a truly great fighter. Andre Ward is a truly great fighter. When history looks back on his career, if he never comes back, it'll be very favorable to him.
Yeah.
Very favorable to him.
So did they show the build up before the Deontay Wilder fight? You know, like when HBO used to show.
They did. It did.
They showed his training camp and how he was training.
It wasn't 24/7 like it used to be.
Oh.
Because I mean, we remember they did 24. They did the thing that they did for me that time, and it was really a big deal for me. When they fought, they came in did 3 days, 3 series, 3 episodes, and to watch me run, then to watch me work out. It was like all my family was like, "That's the big shit." That's the big shit.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, a lot of people don't get it. It's intrusive.
Oh.
It's so fucking intrusive.
Oh yeah.
But he needed.
No.
So some people can critique him.
You can't. Let me tell you something. Why the fuck would I listen to you? And this I'm giving you the mindset of a guy that believes don't hype. Why would I believe you? I got 42 wins.
Right.
41 knockouts.
Yeah.
Right.
And 1 draw.
Right.
Why the fuck would I listen to anybody? Listen, this is just I'm showing you the mindset.
Right. And I'm the same way in comedy sometimes.
Yeah.
When somebody try to tell me something about stand up, and I
By the
do
way,
this shit.
talk about old school. I love looking at this, man. This is Sugar Ray Robinson's record. And look, I'm going to just give you some dates when this guy fought and what he did. This is old school right here. His first fight was 11-9, November 9th, 1949. You know what his next fight was? November 13th, 4 days later.
Shit.
Then he waited. He took a month off to January. Then he fought on February 13th, February 18th, February 22nd, February 27th. Took a month off. Fought March 22nd, April 21st, April 28th, took a month off. June, took 2 months off. August 9th, August 25th, September 4th, 10, 16, 10, 26. He was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He was 20-0 before after 8 months. 20-0. See what his record was when he ended up?
174.
174, 19, and 6. And he fought every dude
listen.
multiple
He's the
times.
second all-time knockout artist in the history of boxing.
Damn.
Well, I'm gonna use a Nate Campbell quote. I don't know who the original person was, so I'm just gonna give it to Nate Campbell. But you can tell you are who you are imprisoned by who you cannot criticize.
Yeah.
So I run with that principle. And I made a phone call this morning because a film that I'm in, one of the gun scenes had a orange tip on it, and you could clearly tell the shit was fake. And this was on the big screen at AMC. I didn't want to call the producer and the director because when you say shit, people will kick you off a project. I've been kicked off many projects for saying this, that, and the other. But I know it's getting ready to go on a different platform. And
this
so
shit gotta be right.
I had to call and ask the question. And I also asked, did other people say something?
Did the editor not see that? How does the editor not see that? You're staring at a screen all day. You don't see an orange on the end of a gun? Come on, man.
That's
fucking sitting
I
that's
had
my
it
point
bullshit.
exactly.
Sitting around holding his
So,
dick.
but you are right. I have
They gotta
edited
understand
film.
that.
I
What the
have
hell?
shot film.
With
And
a toy gun?
I will crop that shit till you don't see nothing but they damn lips in order for you not to see that error.
Yeah, yes.
You see what I'm saying?
That's elementary shit.
But some stuff you have to speak on if you are in that arena to let that person know. No matter how good, like they say, you can't act like your shit don't stink. And you put on pants just like the other motherfucker do.
Yes.
You know, when people put other people on the panel, both of y'all put on your pants the same damn way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm in an earshot of you, I need to say something to you if I see something. I might be wrong.
Yes.
But if my spirit tell me to say it to you, goddammit, I'm going to say it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it regardless.
Yeah.
Because if I care about you, I'm gonna say, man.
Kevin, while you're here, can you share?
Man.
Because when I first met you doing stand-up and you learned about stand-up, and you told the story about when chickens was fighting, in order to keep your chicken in the fight, sometimes you had to blow in the chicken ass. Can you? I thought that was a fascinating story, man. I think
like
that's
that.
something.
You
That's
like
something
that
the people
story.
need to know about. Because somebody like me never even heard that shit before in my life.
You love this goddamn story, goddamn.
That ain't. It's a story, man. Some stuff is yours.
Because you're a vegetarian, goddamn.
Yeah, I am. I am a vegan. I'm actually an alkaline person, which surpasses a vegetarian.
You just drink this damn Zephyr Hills water. Ain't no alkaline in this motherfucker.
But it's spring water.
That ain't spring water.
Spring alkaline the same?
Well,
The only thing,
No, it's the right alkaline.
the only thing, the plastic could have heated up and contaminated the water. But damn it,
Yeah, but
my
it's-
body.
Where you buying your water from?
I got a well at the house
Now, I was gonna
on a
say,
pump, and then I got that running
through.
through 2-3 filters. But I ain't afraid to die.
Yeah.
Cause dying is living.
'Cause
At the same time, I ain't raising my hand to die. But are you? So are you not gonna give us none of the chicken ass story?
I just want to tell people why you're so fascinated with that story, because probably that's the closest thing you get to some chicken.
Oh no, hell no! I used to eat chicken. You remember chicken coop? I didn't have the reason why I quit eating meat is because I was addicted to chicken. I was a fiend. I was like a crackhead. And it took other people pointing out, I had the Jamaicans, they was getting on me about how much chicken I ate. Because when I learned, I didn't grow up knowing about jerk chicken, brown stew chicken, curry chicken. I had never heard about that shit until I got, with my other people.
Yeah, chicken got a hard life.
And chicken coop. Chicken coop had a
short.
turkey filling. Chicken coop had every motherfucker. If you eat meat and you ain't ate everything at chicken coop, you a weak ass motherfucker.
Yeah, chicken coop had it all.
Shit.
Them lemon pepper, they had boy look
everything.
They shouldn't have shut down the chicken coop. Shit.
I remember the last time I had a chicken coop was goddamn it, the first time was November 2005. I remember like it was yesterday. I got the what? Sweet and tangy. The sweet and tangy was the one now.
Man, it's
I
certain,
had several of them too.
it's certain things, man, that certain places that I think black community need.
Right. But see, I know mushrooms taste just like chicken. That's why the Chinese can slip bad in there and you don't even know it. And you still eating it.
Oh, they balance a mushroom?
Bats, rats, they ate this motherfucker chewed a whole rat head and chewed the shit up and ate it.
And cuckoo cat.
Them motherfuckers gangster.
Chewed it up and ate it.
The video.
Oh, they did themselves.
I saw the shit on here. The internet, it ain't no more assumption. Nigga, that shit is in your food.
Hey, y'all ever seen that one where that motherfucker pull them rats out, that skin them and knock their feet off and their tail off and their head off?
Beat them and throw them in the pot and boil them. They ain't do that shit for no reason.
Look, boneless, skinless chicken breast.
No, nigga.
That's why.
Think it's chicken.
I'm only gonna eat shrimp.
Listen, I only eat seafood, and it's mostly shrimp, goddammit. You damn right.
Hey, tell them something.
Shrimp only, goddammit. Fuck that.
On Main Street today, I was over at the Jamaican shop. The line for the little crab, they done put a travel trailer and another little half a trailer and built the whole shop. And niggas was lined up down the line. I know they don't use nigga, but I got to speak to the true essence of the spirit. This was niggas lined up just like the Popeye's chicken sandwich. They don't give a fuck about Corona when it comes to crab legs. They will eat Corona. You can make Corona virus seasoning. Put that shit on the crab leg and niggas gonna eat that shit. They don't give a fuck. They ready to die. Name of crab leg.
Garlic butter gonna kill the germs.
I don't know how you gonna stop it.
Hey, give me egg, corn, and a sausage on the side. Give me.
Look, we got my goddamn potato.
Give me egg, sausage, potato, and a corn.
Yeah.
And a corn.
Hey, we might die, but our belly gonna be full. Goddamn it,
Motherfucker want my corn, motherfucker. Shit.
Let me eat my last meal. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, boy, a corn. You bullshit. You want to give me?
You want to kill a whole bunch of niggas? Have a motherfucking free crab boil or a discount crab boil. They gonna pay to die. You motherfuckers.
And a corn.
Gonna pay to die. Goddamn it, shit. There's so many seafood babies around this motherfucker.
Y'all think it's a game.
And I brought you a plate. Goddamn, you fucking all night.
Y'all think it's a game. Boy, look here. Yeah. I told you what they did. I said coronavirus done messed up the whole game.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know that 6 foot, the distance shit, 6 foot.
Yeah.
They don't never get no pussy 6 foot away.
No.
Ain't none of us getting no ball. Oh, nigga, I got a big nigga. You ain't got 6 foot of dick. I'm gonna tell you right now. You finna deal with this. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is though. The beautiful thing is they have now made the one thing that is now back in the day missionary was the standard position.
Right.
Standard position now gonna be doggy style with a mask on.
Bitch, I'm either gonna fuck you or rob you, with some gloves and a mask, bitch, you gonna give it up. I'm gonna fuck you or rob you.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't lube. Bitch, let me lube you down, bitch. You with this antibacterial.
Ass be fucking skin up, right?
Hey,
Both of y'all hot burning.
Hey, real talk.
Hold down, guys.
On my YouTube page, I got this part of the steaming thing that you can do that's supposed to steam and clear the coronavirus. You kill it. Hey, I don't know if the shit work or not, but something is better than nothing.
Yeah.
And a guy put out a thing. I look at the science of it, and if it is logical to me, damn it, I'm going to do it. I got a steam pot in my living room, and I'm going to do 20 minutes of snorting that damn steam in. Even after I get out here with y'all, I'm going to do that shit when I go home. And, I mean, doing something. Right. We don't do nothing.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you what. Let me tell you something. The best thing you can do is to steam, eat right, drink a lot of water. Get you some hot tea. And look, put elderberry in that tea, man. Get you some lemon. Get you some lime.
That nigga said elderberry.
Yeah, the elderberry.
I ain't saying I know.
You ain't never heard of elderberry?
Come on, man. Elderberry, goddamn. IKEA got. I can get elderberry slushy if I want one. Come on, man.
You better get the real elderberry and make sure it's elderberry.
I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell y'all something else that y'all really need to eat. Y'all need to get y'all some sea moss.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, 92 minerals. They said my daddy wasn't eating, and I told my stepmama, I say, make him some sea moss and water and make him drink that shit so he at least got the minerals in him. She said, you can't make your daddy do nothing. I said,
it's gray?
Like the one on the tree? It's white. You get that sea moss.
No taste.
I drink that shit with plain water.
You can season how you want to season.
Let me tell you how I make a gel. I make the gel out of it. It tastes like applesauce. It has consistent applesauce.
Okay.
Here's what I do. I soak it all night. That's what makes mine so much better than everybody else.
And then blend it up.
And then I soak it all night in alkaline water, spring water, and I soak it. I put more water in the pot than the sea moss. And that sea moss swell up real nice.
Yeah.
After you done cleaned it and washed it and soaked, then I go back and I take that sea moss and I take all the dirt out of it. After I done all that, I separate the sea moss. I drop that motherfucker in my blender. I went and bought a $17 blender.
You got the lowest one they got.
Boy, let me tell you.
They got one blade on that motherfucker.
One button. And that ran by battery.
Battery power, man. That motherfucker is solar powered. You see that? Solar.
I gotta sit in the sun, guys. Sit in the sun.
And wherever my sea moss is, that's where I put my water line. Up to where the sea moss. I don't care if the sea moss is. Even if it ain't there, I stopped there and I made 2 jars of sea moss the other day.
So you don't boil it?
I don't boil it.
Thank you.
You don't boil it.
Thank you.
Because you take the minerals out.
Minerals out, you do that.
But yeah, that's what I be saying, and I be telling people, and they act like I'm fucking speaking Greek.
Don't boil it.
If you cook it too high, you're gonna kill all the nutrients. What the fuck?
Right. Hold on. Wait a minute, John. John, don't go nowhere. We need to talk about this. Listen. Anytime you boil something, you deplete it of its natural state. So listen. That's why I washed that sea moss off. I rinse it off. I washed it off. Then I put it in my mineral water. And you can take the water and soaked in and pour that water over in there.
Yes.
Right.
And make the gel out of it.
So when the economy go bad and you can't get food and you done learn how to make sea moss and have water. You know
this motherfucker here.
Not
tree moss, nigga. Sea moss.
This nigga gonna die. This nigga, wait. I ain't never seen so many niggas. I just threw as many niggas Nathan and threw punches in around.
I want some motherfucking land moss. Fuck, I can't get this.
Your ass gonna have gout, syphilis, motherfucking Tourette's. You eat that moss off the tree in your backyard, motherfucker. You gonna be gone.
You gonna rash on your tongue.
What are the chemtrails? All that is set in that fucking moss. You eat that shit. Eat that shit if you want. Nigga, put me on your insurance policy. That's what you do.
You gonna get clapped.
They got clapped for fucking with sea moss.
I want a profit off your dumb ass, nigga. But I'm gonna honor you at the same time.
Beneficiary.
Yeah, I'm gonna honor you at the same time.
That nigga say tree moss.
Look, I forgot to see that motherfucker.
Yeah, but we were really look,
we
guys.
Involved. Brothers drinking sea moss. That's shit.
I gotta find a place here in town. They say I can get some in Whole Foods.
We got it at T-Punch. We got it at T-Punch coming from Jamaica.
Just like a Ziploc of it.
We got the powder, we got the
I don't
root,
want powder.
we got
I don't
everything.
want That powder shit could be anything. In
No, that
shit.
powder tastes like shit. That's what I drink. If you ain't willing to go through the suffering, you ain't real.
So
That
you whip it
powder
up.
nasty than a motherfucker. The average
whip it
person
up.
can't handle that powder. I drink that.
So it help you
motherfucker.
lose weight? What it do?
Yeah, if you let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
everything.
Sea moss has 92 minerals in it.
Your body need 102, and CMOS has 92 of it.
And you do it every day? God damn it, brother. Bring me up. Come on, man. Let me live, man.
I think when I'm gonna start making sea moss gel and selling it.
And put your name on it.
So okay, so
That's
the
the
gel, you drop in the water, whip it up, and then you drink it.
No,
Yeah.
man, you eat it like man. It's like applesauce. Man, take 2 tablespoons, the minimum of 2 tablespoons, dude.
And you full?
Yeah, you can put
You
it in
ain't full.
smoothies, you can do whatever you want.
You can put it in your food. I'm gonna tell you something.
You can't overdose on CMOS.
Mine gonna come with flavors.
Yeah.
Mine gonna come with flavors.
Dr. Sebi at 82 dropped on 2 knees because of CMOS. It builds your bones up. It builds everything up in you.
How much sea moss costs a teapot?
Just to show you.
How
To
much
show you at 82, he could drop on both his
Yeah,
knees on
it's-
cement and not give a damn.
How much sea moss? How much does it cost a pack over at
I don't know about the powder, and that's less than $5.
I want to come over and buy the moss, and I'm gonna start selling moss gel.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Listen, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it.
tell you what, I make some and I give it to you, and I put flavor in it because the flavor don't hurt it, don't take none of the nutrients out of it. I'm gonna use natural flavors because I really think what has to happen is we really need to start having some way to make our bodies accept what we need.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. You right on the money with that.
But I feel good. I started taking it about a week ago.
You just started taking it?
I like it. I knock mine back like nothing.
Yeah. See, the thing is, we have to be willing to learn. When we learn new stuff, we have to explore it and then use our own logic. Does it work for us? Does it make us feel better?
Yeah.
When we get stuck in a certain way and we won't try nothing else, that's where we fuck up.
Yeah, you gotta try.
You gotta try.
Keep standing still, goddamn.
Bro, I'm talking about
You
this.
ain't gonna move.
Look here. You put it in your refrigerator, it lasts about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Lasts about 3 weeks.
And you buy it at Whole Foods in the bag. That's it.
Yeah, we got it at T-Box though. We ain't gonna sing in the whole food.
No,
But you
Come
got
on
a
over to
powder
T-Box.
though.
We got
Hey,
the regular thing. too.
Listen,
Right. Okay.
I will make the gel for you. You ain't
We got
gotta
a
buy nothing.
variation of whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start buying
And
it.
Nate gonna make the
I
gel.
make the gel for you. And I
Okay,
teach you.
okay.
Look, you got look. I'm gonna put my name on some teapot on some gel because the gel only lasts about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But if you freeze, I'm sure if you freeze it, you can hold it longer. But you
Probably
don't-
some- yep.
yeah. But I'm telling you, bro. Listen, sea moss is that thing.
Yeah, you get CMOS, then you get coconut water, which is full of amino acids.
Yeah,
Coconut water
yes,
would
yes,
totally
yes.
hydrate your body.
Yeah.
Imagine if you mix them two together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just start creating shit that's good for you and alkaline. All that's alkaline. See, when you got acid in your body, that's when that virus is gonna
I'll make you
live.
some.
But if
Let
you
me tell you why it's
alkaline
crazy.
your body, the virus can't live in an
tell you,
alkaline body.
I ain't know what motherfucking reflux was until I became an adult.
You won't have reflux when you
Well,
have
let me tell you
alkaline.
something.
What the fuck is reflux? I ain't never heard of that shit till I became an adult.
You ain't never, yeah, I
Acid
probably didn't hear
reflux.
about that shit either.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. My uncle was struggling with that reflux.
That chicken was fucking up my reflux
Yeah.
too. Cause
All them spices on the way
Yeah.
they mix some spices on there and the way. Actually, what it is, let me tell y'all something. Chicken has a short life.
Yeah.
The average chicken you eat.
I don't want to be a chicken when I come back.
Boy, let me tell you something. Chicken 30 days. You can come. It take you longer to come than the chicken take to live. I'm telling you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Chicken ain't got no
Hey,
life.
hey,
I
I got-
worked in the chicken plant.
Hey.
Them chicken be 30 days old when they get.
Where you work at Tyson?
I worked at Cargill.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember how you get titties that big in 30 days?
Yeah.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Just sucking them there.
I'm
Throwing them
just
chickens
asking,
back like a
I'm just
motherfucker.
asking for a friend.
Well,
So,
look,
they were putting chemicals in them chickens and making
Chemicals?
what you talking about? They didn't fed niggas clone chicken and put clone on the meat. People still brought it at 80.
Nigga, how you get a chicken with 6 wings on the motherfucker? Why you think
At
KFC?
your plant, they had
Yeah.
6-wing chicken. Like, what the fuck?
The little chicken drum is bigger than the real big chicken. Chicken
Hey, y'all
legs.
think
Ain't.
again.
When you start eating organic, go look at an organic chicken.
That's
Small.
And when you pick it up,
It's
and
this
you-
big.
Yeah, you like, I'm finna pay $8 for this little
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
When you can go buy a big ass one for $3
Yeah.
that's full of hormones and that, you gonna buy the one with the hormones and the
Hey, bro.
antibiotics.
Hey, bro, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a simple question. When have you ever seen a chicken big as this table.
I own 7 chickens presently.
Right, but you know they
every last one.
So you still blowing in the ass?
Me,
you didn't want to tell us the story. You out there? We couldn't get the story out of them, Nate.
Right, but you ain't you go.
They small as hell.
The chickens don't get that big. Not naturally. I'm gonna give you one even better. I'm gonna ask you a question. It's a boxing question. Ready for this? Manny Pacquiao went from 108, 112 pounds up to 154 and put on all that muscle. When have you ever seen a black athlete in his adult life put on that much weight without a needle in his ass?
Yeah.
I just asked that. I just threw that out there for a friend. Yeah. I just want to ask y'all that. I'm just serious about it, but I want to ask y'all that question. Yeah. So you telling me that your chicken, the one that you done raised with that cut rate feed and
I eat what I eat.
Yeah. That nigga chicken ate a grilled cheese sandwich the other day. Yeah, exactly. Ate a grilled cheese sandwich.
It's a French fries, goddamn. A motherfucker order some leftover fries. Goddamn. My chickens eat steak off the bone. Goddamn. If I don't clean the bone, they eat the motherfucking steak off the bone. When I catch
chickens gangster and shit.
When I catch them, they be screaming. They put them in the net.
Put them in the net.
And they one of them just take turns to step up.
Hey, this nigga chicken got strong back teeth, nigga.
Chicken got bandanas on and shit. They Crips and Bloods around this motherfucker.
I feed them whole.
That's how they was at my nephew's funeral. People had on blue and scarves and shit. I said, what is this? Crips and Bloods? Shit, what the fuck?
Wave caps.
Man, the fuck we don't look here. If I
in Jacksonville?
Yeah, nigga, we ain't got no.
Nate, can you break down real quick? Because when I was telling you about the chicken fighting, the cockfighting, you said boxing terms. Well, a lot of them come from.
Well, not just boxing terms, everyday terms like pecking order. That's like chicken. Stag. A stag is a rooster.
Yes.
A stud. Yeah, stud. Yeah. He's a stud by himself. Yeah. So he's a stag.
Yeah.
So you go to the prom by yourself. You go what?
Stag.
You go stag.
Right.
Yeah. And that girl's like, I went to the prom stag. No, bitch, you went by yourself.
By your dad.
I went stag.
And Chicken George. No, y'all done made me went into history. Chicken George brought the freedom of his family.
With chicken.
From cockfighting.
Cockfighting.
Yeah.
You know,
cockfighting real deal now.
Man, cockfighting still a six-figure thing now.
Right. Hey, Roy used to like cockfighting.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen it.
I want to fight roaches.
I have no idea.
Michael Vincent had you as a friend. Goddamn.
I'm just going to say right now, I don't know what you're talking about.
I used to cockfight.
I don't know.
And listen, it's
if you say
this
so.
is when it was legal, goddamn. This is when it was legal out of the country, goddamn.
You saying it was legal?
Legal and out of the country, goddamn.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
You notice I don't know anything about what he's talking about. I have no earthly idea.
Good answer.
You were nowhere near that.
Good answer.
I was not.
Nate didn't make no money off of cockfighting.
No, not in my life.
And invested in the stock market and got a big lump sum sitting somewhere.
No, I did not. And you kiss my ass for thinking such a thing.
Don King gonna let us know. One day I'm gonna get to talk to Don King. I'm gonna find out everything.
Motherfucker, step up on it. Come on, retirement. I got to tell about them cockfighting.
Oh, that motherfucker cheap. He ain't gonna spend no money.
He ain't gonna spend. He ain't gonna.
He got the first dollar. He got the first dollar he ever made. You goddamn right. I'm gonna hold on to it till I'm gonna squeeze my dollar till a booger come out George Washington nose.
Don King had a motherfucker put a gun on me, man, in Boca, man.
Did he?
Yeah.
Don King has had some guns put on him.
Boca Raton.
What you were doing?
I done told my brother, hey, you need a speaker for graduation. I know someone who may agree to it. So I dropped the name Don King. Think about it. The guy up there on the side of the building, only in America? Yeah. I said, shit, that's where he work at. I done look, he ain't got no fights coming up. I go to the goddamn only in America, big ass glass face building.
501 Fairway Drive.
Yes,
I worked in that building for 22 years.
Beautiful. I was in Boca from '94 until 2004. So I go to his office, all black Cadillacs lined up outside. So I go in, pull the door's locked.
Damn, John.
So I pull it a second time. Put it the second time, the door popped open.
That's because there's a magnet on the front door that does.
So it was the first time, like, okay, it's locked. I pulled it the second time, Billy Badass, like, hold up, the door ain't closed. I walk in and got that motherfucker put a gun and say, hey, I think you need to leave this building. building. I said, sir, I was just asking. I wanted to see you want to speak at our graduation. I'm a high school guys counselor.
You damn near shit in Japan.
I was like, man, fuck Don King. I don't give a damn if he say it. I ain't going back over that guy. The principal said they pulled a gun. I said, the motherfucker pulled a gun on me.
That picture right there
I said, that
was
motherfucker ain't played
taken in Don King's was taken in his in that building. All those pictures you see, like me screaming, all that.
That's the office with me and Christy up there. That's the accounting office right there.
I want
Don
King.
He did some great things.
And who the guy over Death Row Records? I want them to make a movie together.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight. I want Don King and Suge Knight to make a movie together.
Let me tell you something. Don King
did.
Don King. I'm gonna tell you something.
You don't know what
of all the promoters I ever had, Don King was the one that I can truly say I should have stayed with.
Why'd you leave him?
People around me told me one thing and said they should have made him, but he was at the end of his run. They were starting to
dismantle his stuff.
They were freezing him out, and I couldn't get fights. I couldn't get fights. I had more ties than anybody on the planet. Nobody had more ties than me. I couldn't get a fight.
Damn.
Because they didn't want to fuck with him.
Right.
Damn. He was a bad motherfucker, man.
Oh, baby, let me tell you something. Don said, Don said, look at him. We gonna make a lot of money together. You just let me do what I do. You do what you do, I do what I do. See, I ain't gonna ask you to promote. Don't you ask me to fight.
He's a bad motherfucker, man. Who trained him?
Life.
His life trained him,
Penitentiary. Yeah. Don King's a reader.
Yeah.
Don King will read a book in a day.
And see, that's what it takes. Sometimes people have to go in isolation. That's why this corona thing is really not a bad thing. If you focus on yourself. Most people who come out of prison, man, you see them motherfuckers be so smart. Malcolm X, look at fucking Malcolm X. I started watching Who Killed Malcolm X. I was watching that a little bit the other day.
That's a good thing.
Hey, that brother said on that, that's something we don't talk about.
Yeah.
Leave that alone now, David.
Hey.
The motherfucker wasn't gonna talk about that shit.
No,
to this day, goddammit.
And you know what? You know what my anger is when I watched that? My anger with that whole situation was you killed.
Yes.
You killed.
Right.
The one man.
That was one man.
The one man that was going to change our lives. That he could have united both sides.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
You killed him.
Hey, listen,
You killed him. You killed him for a man. You killed him for a man who did nothing for the people as a whole.
Nothing.
Not for us.
Selfish.
Let me tell you something.
Selfish.
I ain't saying he did it for the group that he deal with, but what about the other people?
Damn, I like that narrative.
Yeah.
We need to have a show on that.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Especially while this stuff out on Netflix, we need to look at it from
that
a
thing
different
broke
narrative.
my heart. That thing really broke my heart because even to the day that man died, they buried that man. That man had a hero send off when you took the life of someone that had so much to give to us as a people.
Right.
And you wonder why. When you look around, you wonder why we are fucked up in the way we are.
Right.
Living amongst crabs, man.
Yeah. And he was going to be honest with us.
Yes.
He was going to be honest with us. He wasn't in no being flashy or no shit like that, man. So
he was the one that they were more afraid of him than King.
Yes. Yes.
What about Marcus Garvey?
They could talk to King.
Their fear for Marcus Messiah Garvey was that he was talking to one thing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That money thing is a motherfucker.
Yes.
Boy, look here. If you want to control somebody, fuck with their money. Fuck with their money. Two things you understand. Don't you fuck with their money? Or they black women. You don't fuck with their black women. They love their black women. Because they black women. The white boys love their black women.
Go check their ass.
They love their black women. Because the black woman gonna tell us, listen to me. Who is the most important person on any nigga plantation? As they say, nigga plantation.
That black woman.
That black woman.
The black woman that worked in the house with Massa.
Right.
Cooked for him, the big one, the mammy.
Cooked for him during the day and fucked him at night.
The mammy, most cases the mammy. Yeah. That was the most important person on that farm. Because if them boys got to messing up, go down there.
She say something, boy.
She emasculate that boy out there in the yard.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to talk about it.
They still getting emasculated to this day, though.
Oh, they doing it with TV now.
And
like I told somebody, I made a statement today on my page about how, we're talking about how my cousin gonna talk to and I'm gonna say it. My cousin to how's TV, how is it teaching men to be gay? It ain't teaching men to be gay. It's teaching little boys to be gay. You don't. They don't want you. They got your black ass. They don't want you. They want their boy. They want the baby out there.
They want the next generation.
They want the next generation. Mm-hmm. They love. Let me tell you something. My problem with black women is, and I love them, but I gotta call them on their shit. My problem with black men is that they are too chicken shit to stand up for their own shit. Stand up for their own. That's what I'm mad about men about. Yeah. A lot of us too chicken shit to do what we supposed to fucking do. Cause you don't, and you won't call a woman on her shit because you want to fuck her. And you know if you call out, she ain't gonna give you no pussy. Yeah, you punk motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, no, wait a minute. I'm gonna help every man out. The way to get that woman off your mind is think about her panty liner. If you ever saw what goes on with a panty liner, that will neutralize your hunger for sex. That panty liner tell the fucking bare truth, the real truth. Some of y'all ain't never seen your woman put a panty liner on when she squat down and put that motherfucker in her panties. And every woman wear that fucking panty liner.
At some point.
And that is the equalizer. If you want to get her off your mind, that ass off your mind, you got to focus on that panty liner.
Take a few of the panty out of the Ziploc bag.
Sniff that motherfucker. Go in the toilet. They got it wrapped up in that wastebasket in the bathroom and unwrap it and sniff it. Now, I help you get free.
but my damn. But my okay, I got 1 minute and I'm gonna say this. Black women are standing up for the homosexual movement. They ain't coming, they are not coming to take my place. They coming to take your place. You already can't have periods no more. Yeah. You can't have periods no more. And if you ain't careful, you're going to be competing against a motherfucker that say he a girl, but really is a boy. And you're going to realize something.
That's why you got a coach in the house, man.
There you go. You coach my ass. You need to teach it. You learn how to teach you how to hush your damn mouth. All right, guys. Listen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Great conversation. Thank you, my man. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you, David, for coming.
Kevin.
I'm finna call you McKinney.
There you go.
I'm finna call you McKinney. That's my man, McKinney. Thank you, Kevin McKinney. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming in, David. You're always a pleasure. Thank you, John, for allowing us to come in and shoot here. Hey, who we are is greatly attributed to what we've gone through. What you've gone through shouldn't make you bitter or make you angry. It should make you stronger and make you wiser. Have a good day. Peace.